Elko Ebera National Under 20 coaches no at the first batch at the aba Eberem various national teams and CCA enso towards various programs and enso at the whole Division 1 League no record and games out basso or China Pina enso basso and refie few matches at me basso all the regional leagues no record over Asante Mantema Division 2 League no match centers den and refie at was so and memory what do we need extra all the pitches now league centers Division 2 now matches outdoor was so kopem ojiwada and we three no so ebe balon every year you can go for close so you go for international assignments after about various leagues no back player ben na return no the injury eba you be remo La Liga Javier Tebas hon yaba sem ampa se oko England na Cole Palmer benya special boot denti ana Cole Palmer omo special boot e di amano matches outdoor enso e da holman ye di mu ntremu enso eba we any pina na yaboaboa no a ye ba be sanum e di am of course so betimi the message about 0551 599-933 0551-599-933 and no WhatsApp line na obetimi edo message and so about as usual ya transfer me that way na yam boy in Jesus na if only one source Jedidiah the shop Jedi or no other Roma na every weekend or say entire Jesus ahodo ma ye ho ye fe your team way and your the players ni share Edeko Park so your supported version the abaka ni na no pen do draw and na makoma kwotua just offer the shop JD 0248890104 0248890104 and now say 0541 978740 0541 978740 and no numbers of the shop JD and for home any baby our distance no any barrier cry just call him na edinin sheshe so or the nearest station baby a ben ubi old premier say onsa eka Jesus ne before original quality nemum e bono eda from pa Jedidiah the shop JD and no moye Jumekuo moye football club coast team moye group na mo pen do atu anasa ode ope ba kubin e na hye kotoko Jesus ahodo THB papa ni nyina no okọ the shop JD won san ebeka bi we eso ane agina ni ahwe nsam a ekoso onkofo ekroso yanko aye England Ghanaian star boy Kudus Mohammed now ahead of North London derby na Airbus no Kudus adi komopi ye be say said across space move no et say no so okay the bibia dadin oguso a osua de still learning process mu na ono star boy on na mu mienten sama Kudus what they tuja
not bad still learning and still settling in. I think the season has started and obviously there's no time for players, so we gotta keep pushing and then keep going. But so far it's been smooth. So still studying, I'll say, but still trying to learn about my teammates and then find best way I can help the team as possible, in my position. But yeah, still learning and growing, taking it day by day, and then the
Ebisa Kudus Mohammed say derby no na Basel we in North London derby Monaco Tottenham and Airball Spurs more away games are season way enye easy some be lose obebo such a derby oye be special na about the Arsenal game Kudus e ka side e fa
personally I don't do anything differently. I approach every game with the same mentality, focus, whether we are playing the top of the league or bottom of the league is just the same preparation for me, so it's just another game for me, even though it's a derby, because the focus and the preparation towards every game is the same. It doesn't really change who we really play, and obviously it's a top team, but personally my approach to every game is the same, so it's just another game for me.
And the game is away at the Emirates, and Spurs' form has been a lot better away. Is there any particular reason or any conversation that you guys have had around why the form away has been better?
Personally, I won't put it to a specific thing. I don't really know, but all I know is we approach every game the same way, so I don't know what it might be. Maybe that's what they like last now, so yeah.
I don't know. You be a target player beer or personal goals our set. Who target I feel anything for Spurs?
Personally, my goal lies around helping the team get as much as points as we can and then win something because we play in all the competition this season, so it would be nice to win another trophy again, just like last season.
And how big would it be for you to win your first North London derby?
It will be really, really good. Yeah, it's one of the games you want to win, so it would be nice to win over there. Personally, my goal lies around helping the team get as much as points as we can and then win something. Win competition this season, so it would be nice to win another trophy again, just like last season.
And how big would it be for you?
All Ghanaian players I bought in the Premier League and Semenyo a hot cake, almost at the top class. Will be a Semenyo club Ben Pa. Now Ebenya Semenyo Obeko in the middle of the league and also between now some our team and became move Joe Cole, a former Chelsea and England Omobenga or Antoine Semenyo or in the profile now. Only the age Obecheke. Now so Chelsea ebe club ebe suit Antoine Semenyo pa. On the year journey, Cole Palmer say Yemfa Semen Joe Cole Yemfa Copa Yemfa Semenyo Emra Chelsea. So Semenyo ba Chelsea ebefa and answer on joining any other club. And rather Ena ebetoja say UEFA at a 3-match ban. Ama Luis Diaz ekutwaye PSG and Bayern Munich Ocean yes 2 goals no. Now so onya red card because of the tackle of Lema Ashraf Hakimi or African best. Normally match results no call no and report no UEFA for I'm on a 3-match ban. I'm a Bayern Munich for any happy cry. So aden ewudie and a plan kodi na Luis Diaz red card on my 3-match ban no on be appeal on be somunya the exact words referee show in his report and sign on Bayern Munich so etimi aya appeal e ho no mo and Benfica omo ebo cup game e Portugal to say Ghana ha e baka say FA Cup na enra sa cup game the first half na a goalless second half bano Jose Mourinho or 4 substitutions 4 major changes and after the game beside Jose say didn't and a half time or change players 4 also 4 no na so senka konya o ha can obe changing 9 players because enra first half Benfica players need na park no so na o my most of the players na omonye hu into 4 no dey or the made to football sanketimi 9 changes sanka first half na koyi pay na free mo ampa second half na or 4 substitutions no Benfica ebeshe Atletico by 2 goals to nothing changes no hit me eboa Jose Mourinho ye papa yentoa so enko Leo Messi aso Messi e water 2 on echi a ne mame ana eda ho no ye bisa Messi say denti na wa draw ne mame tattoo to nechi o se ne mame de obo mistake mpa ne mame hu say papa every single day odina park ne so a ne mame ohunfo so no Messi ayo de obebo bia no enefe ne mame fa ne nia gro entu nu kwan say o se ne mame e wo fam krawe ene nsam a Leo Messi enso elitu genti tattoo no ene Messi mame ena mo hwe e wo Kessben television so PSG ene le half bo our French Ligue 1 ene ana PSG omo training session eba so ena Ballon d'Or winner Dembele enra on the mates equatroni kama name of Luis Enrique onye certain say Dembele best start obe free bench and aba anase obe mananya rest on force no na ni pra no or return no ebo enso akwakobre enti Dembele na era pack no so a mo hwe e Kessben television so yeah you baby akoberi Mason Greenwood on the partner anya problems Man United for eyinimu Monaco Spain kone na miasese obo our French Ligue 1 and Marseille omo ewini heavily na onim say so far player one some more goals of French Le Championnat no Mason Greenwood or 10 goals or honomo golden boot no or pre dendendian enye fedi agrokra obamo yang enya reach 400 career goals across all competitions and obamo yang on the first goal ema Olympic Marseille omo to aso din kuem over OJ Sinis yan to aso enko Italy ochina and Milan derby eba so Inter Milan host to AC Milan 7:45 and a match na airboss okay say prebiesa na onim say what no betimi asesa snow e betimi ato what no bibia possible you anticipate say likely say snow ever fall and ya me adoma ochina anwumre Lautaro Martinez yan kan say ni favorite opponent AC Milan na Inter Milan captain no onya AC Milan na wo jomahu odwuma ye ne ye pa 9 goals 4 assists and why etia AC Milan ochina o lead Inter against AC Milan in the derby. Why ana Edin kunim Fabio Capello, the Don Fabio almost all the big clubs in Italy there. Fabio Capello wa coach omo nyina. AC Milan derby no. Inter Milan a favorite. Name one player be Ohusu AC Milan there, and yeah, undoubtedly AC Milan for no, betting and pull up a surprise player no, Rafael Leao. Fabio Capello say Leao Ohusua, the entire Milan team no, I'm a function because ono any Milan on system, Rafael Leao, any day there. Any Milan for no, bet me I be minimum for now. The Katima a favorite, international Milan way and some Fabio Capello on and so Eddie Atuja. Inter Milan Epe Emiliano Dibu Martinez Aston Villa number 1. Yan soma Inter for no ebese omoneton quantapai at the end of the season. World Cup winner. Copa America winner Emiliano Dibu Martinez and the goalkeeper Inter for no Edin Hunkomo say omo ebenyano Barcelona ever back to fear after over 900 days. Omo NC kind Spotify camp now. Now Barcelona, Juan Garcia, Enra, training all year and goalkeeper no. Bibia de them and rather manager at the Emma Barcelona Hans Flick and Sancho for beside and say why an air statue ochina Enra Barca training and the goalkeeper Juan Garcia and Amohe our Kessben so media and tata coach Hans Flick beside and say why in statue ochina and manager say Sancho for would dribble mama so musamo when you sure say why in starting media reporter bakoba no say or you very sure say Juan Garcia and Hans Flick say you and no and one can into Barca ever back to our favorite grounds you know. Juan Garcia goalkeeper no na ebe starting at the Ama FC Barcelona. Inaki William Ghana yan winger yan forward now ball Emma Atletico side game way because of injury. Onya Ghana even in 2 games when team Ambono and then Barca and Bilbao Inaki entimi Ensiaka Nini Akotwa Nico William and Obe Ferry Papa or Spotify camp now. Barcelona Tata na yesen anka omo fano. Now so wama Barca fans nese ene omo be din ni brutal ojeboni bia omo be hweso no omo ebe huru no nyina no ntesiko kwa Barca for 80 plan so say asa we use Barca e de hwa kwaji sika why send a contract e won Atletico Madrid mo and as select Bilbao omo enso aso ye yento aso enko Madrid aso ye David Alaba kwakopra Madrid say omo center backs no almost all of them Pina Prepra aka mienu pe na okomo defense na Dani Caboyan Elda Militao omunyina no enya available because of injury and David Alaba oboye Emma Austria qualify for World Cup no also enya knock medical team so omo yen ho adwuma ochina Madrid any Elche na AC akan yebisa Elda Salabia ono coach Emma Elche say how kwambe no be fa so a stop Vinicius Junior and Kylian Mbappe also 2 players no some of the monstro, Nanso, and Yomu na represented the entire Madrid team. Sa supply na a quote sa 2 plus in honor. Now also I'm find a way a cateno. Nikan say Elche for no elusive boss P or more elusive possession dear. Madrid ebetim apanese omo nemo omo call with all the vim say ometim e di Madrid for esun kunu wey Elche manager Sarabia and sama onon enso edi etuja Atletico Madrid epe Marc Cucurella Chelsea omo left back na all form no so Chelsea beton ana onton and am say play free Spain na Atletico for GD pass home sweet home team omo ekita 40 million pounds omo eba for Marc Cucurella your Chelsea dia mami fans so Jamie Gertens wa rank players e be say attackers no ye man 3 players one of best starting no number 2 be hwan number 3 be hwan ye man Mbappe ye man Harry Kane Erling Haaland also number 1 Madrid striker Mbappe number 2 Erling Haaland and Harry Kane or pair omo e number 2 wo mumiente Jamie Gertens.
That's difficult. Okay.
I feel like from young I've watched Mbappe a lot, so I think just for myself, he'll be number one.
Okay, why?
It's just entertainment. Also, what if he's like good finisher as well, like around the box. He's so sharp. Also, a very intelligent player as well. Between Harry Kane and Haaland.
That's difficult. Haaland's having an incredible goal-scoring season, as is Kane. Actually, to be fair, they all are. This is why everyone's talking about it.
I'm gonna put Haaland 2 because I played with him at Dortmund for 2 months. So that's why he'll be number 2.
He left an impression in those 2 months.
Yeah, in training and stuff as well. And then, but that didn't even look right to put him number 3.
You can put him next to him.
I'll put him like in between 1 and 2.
Little triangle of incredible strikers.
Triangle, yeah.
Only 2 months, but what?
Jamie Gittins, I don't know, into the Mbappe, eto number 1. Now, other Hilal, eto number 2. Now, the Hurricane, eto in between 1 and then 2. Yantua so Liverpool as well, but before Liverpool game, no, Flandin that been a power Spurs any Arsenal, but why not a winning? It be say German Defoe or a former Spurs or a striker. Also Bukayo Saka or no any X factor Arsenal for ebe hu so a na or no Spurs and find a way na omonye nim frame omo find a way in the frame Spurs ento so enya first go nya sa Arsenal for ebe di omawu momi entie German Defoe.
Just Saka's the one.
Yeah,
isn't he? I think Saka's the one. If it was me, we'd be saying, if we can keep this guy quiet, then we've got a chance, because he's a match winner. Of course, they've got other players, of course, but for me, I think he's the one really that can he can create, he can score, he can do everything. So for me, he's definitely the one. But now it's almost like they're a set piece team, long throws. Every dead ball, they take their time, the setups right, and they win games like that. And for me, Tottenham, I think there's been a big
Jermaine
focus.
Defoe, a former Spurs, and England, almost striker, and I attend and can say inches, Liverpool power, especially our defense. Jeremy Frimpong, or recover Netherlands, Ghanaian born, or prayer. Now, the prayer is still on the whole Antonio. They are replacing Cody Bradley on your excellent game against Madrid. And also, Aquacupra until Liverpool able to Jeremy Frimpong and then Conor Bradley so available for game against Nottingham Forest. Now, you heard injuries our rocket teams now. They look at Man City almost so far 16 different injuries season way. Tottenham and 16 different injuries. Chelsea and 14. Brighton and 13. Arsenal and 12 injuries so far in the English Premier League. Lisandro Martinez, Man United, almost centre back, Argentina, no surprise. Good news, and I said, no, at me at home. Now, I do my Monday, Man United, and Everton match, Barcelona, Lisandro, and available. Manager, Amorim Penquadia, obey me, I use no. Ebesa, Amorim say, Benjamin Sesko situation that is saying, Man United players, why not Echo, why not Eber, Enche, not winter, window in ABA, coach, Amorim, Ebo in Komopa.
He's going to stay a few weeks out. I don't know how long, but he's not that serious. We have to be careful with him. He's going to recover. He's doing the recovery. He's feeling better. So in a few weeks, I expect to have Ben.
Few weeks and Benjamin Sesko and so echo out yentuaso Steffi Mavididi a Leicester City attacker DR Congo before playoff no bono I said also send a general social nationality emebo DR Congo ho na the free marche player no okay a big no says here almost a DR Congo they are just a step away we need only one game the Mundial the FIFA World Cup ama say Mavidi they say sabi abakwase na sesa na adwene wakan yes all chem say are available DR Congo for the friend say see ade ono so abeko say oye DR Congo Football Association chairman ka obe accept no time na mo hia no mo friend one ba say see mo ya qualify no obeso oba obe friend and I said one friend obeti me the message about 0551599933 say Jordan Beja 4 and so abeya ho adwuma Declan Rice na Airport Martin Odegaard abaso son of London derby is a player no ho atono na so oba ka a good news because a leader both on and off the field are very very influential to omonya no e wo game against Spurs and can also ebetimi aboye papa Mikel Arteta say Gabriel Martinelli and partner Prano obe me say almost 1 month ontimi embo and fan and Arsenal Cole Palmer we pray e woni to o pray o fie na Chelsea for a special boot amana say boot no ano no o me ne tintin kakra say the be ya ni to no and ben boot ni pi na wonya enough room na wotimi asia kan ede ama Chelsea nti boot na on be so mo ye no na mo hwe e wo Kessben television so dey twa to wa mo no before major leagues no boxing Anthony Joshua any YouTuber Jake Paul and our face off no etimi eba so Jake Paul and Anthony Joshua ehia ye momi yenko ne hwe ne maka kra bi a esi wo ase.
Who would have the unimaginable, the unthinkable? Who would have thought just a week ago we'd be looking at this? Two-time former unified heavyweight world champion, 2012 Olympic gold medalist Anthony Joshua against the man who dares to dream bigger than them all.
AJ, any YouTuber Jake Paul and I'm face off now. Mohe Kessben television see on the 19th of December. Miami and as about Kessien and so Basso Yanko Major Leagues no na yen sorry so enra German League no one game so minus 05 or more ebo draw or more match no or more any Hoffenheim ebo 1-1 and then Augsburg any Hamburg ebo Bayern Munich any Freiburg ebeshia Dortmund any Stuttgart Hoffenheim ebebo against Mönchengladbach, Wolfsburg and Leverkusen, FC Cologne and Frankfurt ebebo yanko Spain Deportivo Alaves between Celta Vigo, Barcelona and Athletic Bilbao ebeshia Osasuna ebo Sociedad, Villarreal and Mallorca and ebo Real Oviedo ebo Rayo, Real Betis and Girona Getafe between Atletico na Elche. I will come Real Madrid Enra Valencia game course na mo he our Kessben so Premier League and then ya Berlin and Chelsea but Bournemouth and West Ham Brighton Brentford Fulham and Sunderland Liverpool and Nottingham Forest na Wolverhampton and Crystal Palace abo Manchester basu in the Premier League and no Ochina Leeds and Villa Arsenal and Tottenham and so Asia Italy Cagliari ebo January days ebe Bologna Fiorentina Asia Juve Napoli ni Atlanta Ochina Hellas Verona and Parma Cremonese and Roma Lazio ebebo Lecce na Inter and AC Milan abo Enra Marseille kweshe Nice 5-1 and yebenya Arsenal and Strasbourg Rennes and Monaco Paris FC ebebo omo and Stade Brest wa na PSG and Le Havre and so edi ataso non kono abo apamit aduonu enkono aha ne de nkofo close on sam ni ebesi Sergio Laka ba be meditation kopem se dumienu ebebo ye fa pomodon sam afi doctor Amagashi asoye.
Humobo yade ben na etete wo yade ben na ni wudi asie bra Dr. Amagashi ho na onti yade no te emfama ho eye stroke diabetes hepatitis akwada ne kokobo apie anase oba moje etu no opa wo hepatitis B so oyade pa na kidney problem o beto ne te die na uhia anase die yade na etete wo akawahye ehia mu tutumirika na bra Dr. Apostle Amagashi asoye na yade bedwane kora epanifo se yakote aduromra eno ane ahaban so yete no owuram Dr. Amagashi onfa ahaban ne enka okeke na emumu no bompa ye kire otwede amponyankopon totrobosu kwa me basa yi adom se onfa adom ani ayaresa emra na wode haban ne kawa amunum ho ana ho ya wodene Dr. Amagashi sunim sunsumu niema obetrase ahwehwe wachi babi ayade ne firi a ebaaye wode haban na kawa ma wate apo wo ye champion Dr. ni bia wode ahabanduro anase wode nubra eye adwuma de se ebere ne so kese a Amagashi na wodwane betwa no efitete odumako abo ade na ye de adom achede ema Dr. Amagashi ode adi dwuma abesi ne Amagashi wo ye champion Dr. Keke fa wo ya de ebra na duru hompa yade no 40% kura timira ansa kura no wo doctor se wo enkrama mu a ha ho makuma se kura eno ane se obekọ Kasua prison junction ana wota kura de a apawan Kejebri government hospital kuma se so bra magazine macro police house ho ana Dr. Amagashi asoyewo tachima so owo Hansa brigade ana bogoso power line ho ana obehu Dr. Amagashi je number ye da free doctor se sia e wo 0547 044 307 ana 0544 580 936 ana 0202408206 Freddy says ya na yade anku Doctor oye kikim Doctor oye brutal
every tintre de be sine twedi ampon boss ro boss ase wa mo bibia biem ebo mu niema no bibi fufuro bia meka ho biem eno amu na suahunu nimdeɛ ɛkyerɛ deɛ yɛ deɛ nyɛ ɛnɛ deɛ yɛ ɛna okutwa so mbɛka akyerɛ tiedi ni yɛ paa ne fatu tiri ɛyɛ doctor apostle Amagashi midwo nyankopɔn awie yɛ bere mu wɔde nhahama ne nubna ɛsɛ yadeɛ me secret ni sorry
me catch you pick number na go screen ase keke na de frɛ no na tutu anam akɔ ne ho enyi nansa me na me catch you wo yarsan eto betwa
me de me ma mi tini bebre ko hospital bebre ye ko ba bia me ma me na me ni me nua baba ko ye kura ni mu sei ye ko hospital bia kura ni mu ntimi nante nya hwe obi di adanse fa Dr. Amagashi ana o kire mazimaku ene bai tiade ma me bai kura no saa na Dr. Amagashi hwe no first adura wo de ma ya ye ko ye within 3 days a wo sha se no mu adu na fe de ma me na wo timi kura dua e de nante ni mpega ni biem nti me ka sei sa bre de ma me no MC na ye ni age ahoto aba nti me di adanse se Dr. Amagashi obi biara ibi ha wo ni padriam bia de mo jide so ba Dr. Amagashi aso ya bia be kam
an sa mi magani ko na taka cikin wani magani ce wani ya gwada min wani doctor daga micro wenzo inda nazo doctor ya ce nje yi lab na je na yi lab nazo ya bani magani so uku kenan so uku na gani wallahi na ji lafiya na law doctor ya ce min kaman aje Alima ciwon nan ya bari ciwon ya bari kura yasa dan wana musulmi saboda Allah ba kariya bane
agona hodu ko kata madu agona mi dogbene mi agbododo ye mi la dodo na mi fie acho Dr. Amagashi wo doda ye mi ko egbe mi la gbe do na mi didi be mi ana hodu ko no anya be fifie Dr. Amagashi watikie abo kata ko dem nyamo wala kata atikama ko zamilema na nya se Dr. Amagashi nkokwa na ko be fibroid wala tubu diabetes wala sisi adolele gede nko gangan yo lo dosi wala sisi yata mi jibe mi ana mi anyabe mi okata mi ho Dr. Amagashi watike ko dem ni mi anozaza ajebe ye pe ko nya nyeto ye pe ko bodu ko kata mi ho dem yata na nya nya hwevi yo nya nya hwevi kwa Dr. Amagashi watike ye nya nyeto kami pe dem ta mi jibe mi ana mi anya be Dr. Amagashi watike ye nya nyeto apene mi
wa o hwa ma me de bae imo gbem keke na ye idea sese me wa papa ntinu na na de kwa na oye o pe ni gba motre dia tie se we be critical issue ya ma papa me ko papa me de cooperation etu na unu ba na gine ho awa me ko papa no operation ma ba so me nyansa nka ho no be to ma be fo ma de why anyway say me ko be funda ka no to fe so pra ne wo ye die o so nyansa na ke fe ka no ano no ya mo tire ma me jeru kwa ka tire some fan ko Amagashi wo Marco police house wo kasi kan wa to no ye de wa ye opani ba to aba sini kini ko Amagashi wo opani ye ni ko ye no ma to
ana pressure na wo so wa
sa force ana ho ya ye nyani ni am de ya ni le so fa Amagashi am sa bro asama Yes.
Kana mejati Fabian cheno besa.
No so no way.
I just know what kind of man. I'm a mother to have me back me and send. I know five kakaya me now wanti. And no ben on for mammy. And no ben. And I won't for mammy. I day. So to me some ya I didn't say come amenko.
Ya mutre. About seller, I would train to young for memoir. What
me about seller? And then me about seller. Ya kaya. Said Dr. Amagashi. But you be papa and say a eba ha ben dread ya ko ya de number 1 my baba tina say am was so me my say ade me diri me kam so me kwa nya wo ni bi ene bari bi ahyemechi me matina ha bi mo hyiwe
anye kem aya what you am case kama
sika me na wa jafi mo me na me cha case kama e ko fa case kama
Amagashi egum hospital so abwa ko nchiremi so atonso hie mu a konu se hie mu ba ko afei an mahunu se dadie bi etwa dadie so we doctor mpo na sebe o yare fu untimi hwe no wo de ye nwa Amagashi wo de frem nya so mesi wo de yade wo de abena me so bo am doctor babuwa wo ahwe yare fu na ma na msem ye doctor we anya fa ne man kwa Amagashi wa kamsa sabro aka me so na nim se pepe die wu esa yade na minim sabro fra han e de sa yade mi kokun na ha akwo eni nubra akwo bebre na me si wo mo pa wo de bafua so wo te ne te me si na badi aye to no enya sem tetua de ha wo bia no me si kotoa Dr. Magashi emfa ya de nko na ya de ya alatiare Dr. Apostle Magashi we opinion
yawa wakwa baba Gashi Herbal and Spiritual Clinic minua ye me pese me ma wote ase ne se yade a ebo nipa manipa ye mmobo onyankopon aka wasema to Bible nim de daada saa na wode eduyefo nso aye den aba season bi ni nipa nyankopon peja no wonim dwumedi edi Gashi Herbal and Spiritual Clinic ye me pese me ma wote ase ne se wo kan Jeremiah chapter 16 the verse number 4 was in crofobia ho a owuyade abo mo owuyade e de ba de ebi ye pressure wonim nipa do pressure ekum financial up to now wonim nipa do diabetes ekum up to now wonim nipa do HIV ekum up to now wonim nipa do hepatitis B ekum up to now sa yade we nyina yade eye owuyade enu na Dr. Magashi nyankopon de yale nyina anu aduro de amame sa wo ba Dr. Magashi Herbal Clinic yade biara taiwo yade yesunsum yade nkofo ko meeting no matter what you say enu no me break you down. What about Dr. Magashi what in two time ye won kofo bro ono ma o mu se HIV na duro ni ho opani se unni edura enkasa ntie nyankopon abode eduro na ye ka no eduro na bedi bi ho ye nyina ye nim se Deuteronomy 23 the verse 1 say o se sebi nipa ni be manyagman ko ef enti se o be mesa Baba Dr. Magashi wo ye be ma o be ma ne pie ekakraka e de amam sa na nipa sebi etwere da no so obi a hepatitis B da ne mojem obi na ni nkoso ehu ade obi a yade bi tata no opani omo pa wo kwa de bebrebe yade ena gu ni panim ase yade ena ase sankrofo bebrema o madane hiafo enu nti na Dr. Magashi meto nsafro wa yale sa anu aduru ababedi
Se wo enkrama mu a enha ho makuma se kra eno ane se obekọ Kaswa Prison Junction ana watakra de a Apawan Kejebri Government Hospital Kumasi so bra magazine macro police house eho ana Dr. Amagashi asoyewo techima so owo Hansa Brigade ana bogoso power line eho ana obehu Dr. Amagashi je number ye da free Dr. Sesia e wo 0547 044 307 ana 0544 580936 ana 020 24 08206 Freddy says ya na yade anku. Doctor, oye kikim. Doctor, oye bruta.
Kessben 92.9 Accra. Na mo monitor program no ewo DSTV channel 364, Go TV channel 121. Yesan ama mo nyina akwaba aba final whistle program yi eso memenda bia anopai de bramo kopim se dumienu bebo na epepeje mu ma news no enso atwaso ntentem de amayen. Program yi etwagu live enso ewo enkran. And important mo nyina babia Kessben 92.9 na me pamcho uko Facebook and YouTube nyina no unsa ebeka Kessben television enso sanso na Kessben TV plus honso program yi etwagu live. Yeba weekend ebehwe de bekoso matches ahodo bekoso no agudie mu nsam P bekoso ewo wiase afana nyina na be yakuku dam no adwendwen ho memenda bia na afi fridwara bepem na memenda no so no de yentimi anka ho bebre no utumi de ho ensemba na no so yekoyiba na yadwendwen ho kakra bi gade aka mamo na musumutimi kyerɛkyerɛ madwen de efa ho 05515 99933 05515 99933 Tony Montana amanonin nsɛm no na ɔde abrɛ yɛn sɛ wo asɛm bi wɔ ho na opese o kyerɛkyerɛ wadwe ɛwɔ ho a utumi ɛdeba weekend matches and so ho mekyerɛ GPL matches sanso na wo kwa amanonin nyinaa 5 major leagues no mu titru ɛhɔ nso matches ɛwɔ hɔ a ɛnya sɛm ketewa koraa mepamkyɛw ɛnyɛ ɛhɔ nko a world under 17 championship a ɛno nso ɛkɔ so ɛwɔ Qatar no ɛduru mpɛmpɛnsoɔ bɛyi yɛnya ne nteɛ sɛ African countries no ɔmo nyinaa afiri ɛyɛ saa tournament yi nso emu nkɔyie ama Africa ɛduru mpɛmpɛnsoɔ bɛyi ɛna African countries ɔmo hwan ɛna timi kɔduru hɛn Awal Mohammed ɛde ne nyinaa nso ɛbɛbrɛ yɛn weekend yi so CAF Champions League ɛne CAF Confederation Cup matches nso ɛwɔ hɔ ne nyinaa ɛhe ɛna ɛbɛkɔ so san so ɛna class bɛn ɛna Asia ɛyɛ clubs bɛn ne nyinaa ho hyehyɛ wɔ ha Africa Stories pii wɔ ha Awal abɔbɔ ne nyinaa no ɛde ɛbrɛ yɛn yɛma mo nyinaa kɔ aba ɛba program yi so Awal asɛ wotwerɛ a wo mmerɛ adɛn wopatwerɛ ho okay da biaa na wotwerɛ bibi okay sɛ yɛ okay yɛwɔ November ɛnɛ yɛ 22nd of November sɛ de wɔ sɛ ayɛ serious wonim sɛ biribi ba na afei ɛkɔ awie a no no awa wohyɛ bɛyɛ 3-4 years ago still I was 3-4 years ago. All those specs in Gugu. 4th year never ND. Our 3rd year, okay, 3rd year never ND. Sla, you are unattached. Yeah.
So the youngest guy now I'm so you know so the drugstore I'm Kushia.
Okay.
As a one society.
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying awal and awal. I'm saying awal our frame. So the end one way and some of my fan who need him no way and name.
Oh, sir.
I'm saying they also be talk on that. No,
we are so fast. Our
okay, I'm saying, on fast in meet you. Okay, I'm saying, Pancho, or massive means you one. Maybe I wouldn't know, Papa. Keep you, but top hand will be an.
Our dear. No great intimacy. Nipa didn't say. Nipa didn't say. No.
I'm saying the end one and near the end of the okay, I'm zoom pancho. Unyaka and one to so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I say, hi, I don't know what's going on. You see, a voice in the I don't know. It's a sound in the I came kakra. Mumra, yabasi I pamcho. Pause.
men South chemist e wa Alaba.
Okay, Matthias. Oh, Miss Auti, Miss Auti Street. It can be you.
As I say, me she can
but he was too sure.
Maybe I never corner semi.
I know here, Kabe, Numamino, it doesn't Bacona or Cano, and Nipedins and Odawasawa. Okay. And now say our Ebwa. Okotoy na MC Yachin. Numamino.
And for now, the man's word against Yawa. But Papa knows when near Fika Krenti, I'm struggling. I'm struggling, say me free niche.
You are struggling.
Oh, who called the performance room cover? Call a movie to see. See, that's how I'm. Now, for the first time, you're channel. As I was me tilted towards a cherry account. When you would be jungle the Musa. It was all our home last week. And then paying for the dinner. Okay. Asian weekend. General, the Brahman for Ansana. Yeah, also we. It must have to you. I want to talk about of course, it would be okay,
General, we are in November. I can't bear 1 week or so, November,
yeah.
So in a month time, the transfer window, that is the winter transfer window, baby, it will Europe and across several leagues in the world. Now, it was everywhere a business time. Because clubs and only leagues in Bibrino about 11, 12, 10 matches. Until around this time, most of the clubs, baby, a sinto, teams in him. Mujidi says, so Mukofebi, and the baby Abishana. Sanso no man who players be omufa omo no madwen ye omo say players ne bebo but oma meboa inti so omo pe baby ja omo kwan mo omufa. So around this time a lot of business ekoso ewo Crawford try say in January omo be beefy omo try omo squad no na me pese me wura transfers no mu nsem kakra because wo hwe se ne nema esi kona edu sabre so obetin nsem no bebre. Some of them indeed clubs and make attempts but I won't go through. If you ever go through a tree. Who shall say free? Manchester United in particular. As we speak, General, United for Amanaye clear say one position. The defensive midfield position and now say holding role. Maybe a Casemiro or no. I'm person sign a player. Casemiro so far currently this season he's playing quite well. And some 7 months, not the contract na banewe. Utien common ekoso United na so onye ready pass or betting is ikano subuma and ya de so be renew. Casemiro is about the highest paid player at Man United with some £300,000 sterling every week. £300,000 sterling every week. And they think that at age 34, as I say, Otiswa na say Ombe so Monaco until they need somebody in that role. Besides that, you are not even too sure say Obama this performance consistently for 90 minutes throughout the season, especially when you got Anase Kobimenu have not proven so a very good replacement. So 4 players in the United actually so Adam Wharton of Crystal Palace and New England national team. Samson Elliot Anderson, Thomas Tuchel, Nino Huagro, and now England national team for Declan Rice, and Jumano Honum. Then Carlos Baleba, Kaka Krebi, then Kasama United assigned. His name is also on the radar. Then Conor Gallagher of Atletico Madrid. These are the 4 players, and United GDA pass so munya 1. Now team commona Ruben Amorim na dream say no opese offer players omo prove Premier League nimu instead say obeko out akofa players aba since 2019 Manchester United they £80 million sterling echo for Harry Maguire if we Leicester City buy The only player from the Premier League United has signed Mason Mount. Most of the signings have been outside until Ruben Amorim this season. Okokofa, Matthias Cunha, and Brian Mbuemo, Edumbai. And so far, they've proven to be quality. Mbuemo currently is the top scorer for United. And of course, last player of the month. So he thinks, so Peso Diga, so Diga in the Premier League. And it's the reason they are looking for a holding midfielder from the Premier League. Abrante bia PMO Juventus your friend Kenan Yildiz. Arsenal enso so awi aboagu so say Kianike enso mkofa ne ba. In fact utie nkomo na Arsenal akwakwhia ni agent Jorge Mendes. Eni omodidi nkomo a some 100 million euros is the money much say Juve epe, but Arsenal is bent on bringing the boy on board. Nicholas Jackson komono Debian Grofobisa no be returning to Chelsea. Nicholas Jackson as I and clear say returning to Chelsea is a no. But Utien Common or Bayern Munich now, it doesn't look like Bayern for senior the Nicholas Jackson de Momono or Mobe Pese at the end of the season. Umbibabe Tuaka Ediama Chelsea no more fan cry. But Jackson also thinks that for Chelsea he's not returning because the team has disrespected him. Ntienche senior Jackson Semnobeko, but it looks like summer or the winter transfer we Jackson will stay put at Bayern Munich. If anything, it will be in the summer. Scott McTominay, Obianim, Manchester United, Abrantia, Oko, Serie A, and Ney Oko Napoli, Omunsini form. He's one of their biggest stars. And the Juma or Bodyman Napoli near there also. Now, in the international break, Osako Boy Juma, Edema in Scotland. Na enona man for Chelsea we didn't come obi Chelsea o person are returning to the Premier League. Obe returning e no beko Tottenham Hotspur for enomus when ya brese e so mo kofa Scott McTominay na oba beka Spurs for no ehun. Yakos we di anto ansem enyon komo no. Na komo no gusu a e koso.
Dog Scott no Everton so aba in the picture.
Everton so aba yes.
Everton aba in the picture. And indication about said David Moyes wants to have a midfield trier, a beye or no betting behind the striker.
Of course.
And because of my numbers in terms of goals. So
for me, I think that is even his preferred rule.
Yeah.
But Omubono 8 ni deep no because we are aggressive, he tackles
very well.
But Denibe go no Bema go.
And Doc Grealish is playing very well for Everton this season.
Of course.
And Ilman Ndiaye, the Senegalese now. So the coach from going to next season, episode this court, but not naturally say those three are behind the striker. These guys, Scott, Grealish, and of course Mika Ilman Ndiaye. So Everton is tabling around between 60 to 62 million pounds. No record signing for Everton. And that is the plan that Everton are plotting right now.
I think he would deliver at Everton more than Spurs competition. But any of these two teams, I think say Omar Scott Matoni Mikoya or be walking into the team straight without major issue. Well, Arsenal come DB Kosuna, Ayame Mama Kakra. Say Sehu Gurasi. A player Arsenal near Brendan this Omokofano. Already Victor Gyökeres and Shedem so. But when really other people think that the guy is delivering. Injuries and so bem kakra e dia mano. And in komo e ba kire say Arsenal person omukofa say omu behwe Abrante na it will not be in January, but they want to give Gyökeres time kakra no more. So mo hu ne ya Arsenal will approach Borussia Dortmund and ask for the signature of Sehu Gurasi. And commoning no de me there na say me ngongo kakra Barcelona for common. Barca a replacement for Abrantia a friend Robert Lewandowski. No mudo mani ahwe Atletico Madrid. Say omokwa kofa Julio Alvarez. And no nyehu. But other player my pencil it down. Harry Kane. Yeah. Arsenal epese okofa Harry Kane. In fact, utien komona between Harry Kane and Julio Alvarez, Barcelona I ready say so mo for ba akodiba. Enye player no mo po mu na yemu, but baby a team sina players no no. Am person mo kofa. So back of Robert Lewandowski from Bayern Munich all right. But is it easy for Barca. So obekwa akwaji Hurricane every Bayern Munich nsem. Minim say obitse Lewandowski ne bia wa serve the obetuma yi bia ediama Bayern Munich wi. I think say Julian Alvarez there no relatively easier for Barcelona than Hurricane. Unless it be a Hurricane was some special affection be for Barcelona. Because Hurricane they will be a Cannes on trophy. So at least Bayern a man league title. Yeah. And it looks like they are in strong contention. Early days yet, but they are in strong contention for a Champions League title. This year, Ombesa we need Bundesliga. No? So I think I see Hurricane having some 2 more seasons at Bayern Munich before BOB decided to move on. But Barcelona, I say, Omuye interested. And Omasha
send the contract in the end 2027.
Yeah.
And say you Hurricane, so the problem is age and shade and enough. That is where the problem is. Nti eno na bema oni Julian Alvarez, that's strong case among big coffers Julian Alvarez because the age no ever form kakra as compared to Hurricane. But Hurricane within on say
or 32 years.
Yeah.
And,
yeah, 32.
32. Okay.
By 2027, about virtually 34.
Okay.
But looking at the level he's playing, and the contract period now kind of actually say as a chance season way and there now one season. And usually in Europe, a couple player 1 season. So be jana man ako free party. Betono. No ajiska. And to say if by the end of the season, Bayern any Hurricane and to me and renew contract now, then Bayern will listen to offers. And probably Hurricane may want to go timer Thierry Henry, Echo Barcelona, no any. And even Lewandowski kono any. So when he goes at 33, they are sure of he giving them some top-notch performances for some
3 seasons.
Yes, at the moment. Maybe it's the reason Tia Omo looking around that. Maybe some sign a kesa say na musika seminar. Maybe on kakra.
Yeah, Pesca.
25, 32.
Yeah, that is the main problem.
25, 32.
Yes. Alvarez is 25. On the
and 7 years. 7 years.
Yes, and a separate.
For Alvarez, what to a player for now and for the future.
Okay.
A top player or they babe mo or be boy juma say it's a boy juma or dachi. Enti but the true baby so a wo hwe de wo hia at that time. No asa hwe wanimu no so wo hia some experience and energy and then and wo hia wo. But I think that Alvarez will be a very good signing. Any of them will be a good signing for Barcelona. Minim say via Rashford potentially Barcelona be retaining him. Enti maybe they want to bring the other Englishman because our partnership in the English national team is gradually picking up. And who knows? That is what Barcelona want to look at.
All right.
But I think be a Celta Vigo. Now better than talk between the 2 Madrid clubs, Real Madrid and Atletico Madrid. Obi a wote bi a won throw din into Accra no 13 years pay. Your friend Mateo Quintana. Na ball akra ne bono but a team my friend Atletico Madrid and Real Madrid ADC any din obi aso ope Mateo Quintana 13-year-old boy yemfe din into dan no na yenhwe de niema bisi akọ e wo dachi mu kino am say transfer hun some there Gerabo win na one player e mo wasa still oda so te West Ham general oni ball ne ball osa utility we anymore no but I'm say loyalty ni good boy sem and what they are trying West Ham so koyi enyini is catching up with Gerard Bowen ene wakodi din komo ama manfo atese say there onye team my friend West Ham will be free honum so clearly he's telling the suitors say omumra no Gerard Bowen or you ready to move from the Hammers and I think say he deserves a Champions League team. Gerard Bowen is a top player.
Okay. Minim so we can net transfer and our Aranti after 2 years or some back.
Okay,
Pogba to Monaco. Yes.
Almost Pogba.
Yes.
Pogba.
It is a transfer story somebody can say Gaudi and so count.
Yeah.
Most likely it's a weekend the club is use now.
Yeah.
Okay, squad no.
Yeah, the coach has named among the traveling squad to start René.
Okay.
I won't say 6 p.m. And you may start René a hosti AS Monaco. The French Ligue 1. Now say you after almost more than 2 years.
More than 2 years, okay.
Yes. Oko that substance now oko fire allegedly.
Yeah.
Banning no want me mobile. And indication but say Bana Obanu said you a good for the career and especially for the French national team. Especially how they lack creativity and that balance deep in their midfield. No? We all saw what Pogba brought on board in the 2018 World Cup when he helped them to win the World Cup over Russia.
Yeah.
And of course, it was unfortunate, say, Euro 2020 in Switzerland, but Pogba said, you Obiabe kind influence within the French midfield.
Okay.
He said, you more than 2 years, not Paul Pogba was out of the turf. Media mania German. Na said, you near man shedan kuye for AS Monaco this season. I said, league performances, Obeka say, away results, better as compared to home results.
Okay.
But this game now, more kobono, away game, more any start René, there are injury doubts, kakra, even with almost set up, no, Crepin Diate pra, Lamine Kamara pra, Mohamed Salisu, doubtful, Christian Maui Sanso, doubtful, but it's good, say, Paul Pogba, babe, come full, no, because having him, now Omonia, the likes of Folarin Balogun, leading the attack with the likes of Takumi Minamino and of course Ansu Fati. I think that this Monaco team should be good to go.
All right.
And having Paul Pogba deep in midfield, Obama creativity, alongside that young French international Samid Akaliush and former Juve defensive midfielder Denis Zakaria, who default the defensive midfielder. So I think say very good for Pogba. Media mania German say Oba back now. Media me ubia me penny bobo pa because he's very good when it comes to holding up to the ball in the long passes, in the drive and the long shots or take. So and then in as much as various matches where big derbies back to Europe, where the Milan derby, where the North London derby, bebia any bewo hopa say you that game between Stade Rennais and AS Monaco. Not because of anything, but because Paul Pogba is back.
And most likely, say Monaco with me feature over the weekend. The one for Paul Pogba fans, he's back in action over the weekend, and that's some good one.
He's a top player.
Yeah,
and you love to watch him, especially Saboni Kitana.
Yeah.
Ushane height no ni na year, Obeka so onye that skillful, but Obe dribble. Na that Hollywood person, who generate baby no up 2 pass and they bro. Oba like watch, but what feature.
Yeah,
and
but bimuka crow.
Wafa
nepo waka say we in action na sikani ade wo na fufor ya busua da bia no do oti.
Yes.
Obia twanabo.
Show ne brother's issue.
Yeah.
Ne brother is kidnapping. The guy has gone through a lot.
Yes, bia inama. Also including friends, trusted friends. Bia inama.
Yeah.
Is only on mobile view.
Mobile view.
Amunim senya de crop sabe sika no so so beko. Nti nipa bebre on wo ho a aya din na wo ntro.
General.
E din fruits and we don't lose more than 50%
of them.
Every time no corner no munyina yira baako.
Yeah.
Easy. Tu o anu ahwe so ye pa. Okay. Yentu aso. Nkoma oni hour mode ma me de ma no betu mi. And a door doctor, even bright. Kuma de say nobody. Said door pa na car door. Door if you don't go there. Into projects here we in am so free brighter. Oba be boa papa. On na watum brighto. Mr. Page Mabo, don't worry. You're good. I come making one when you know you're brutal. Bright na not minty bright kakra. Oh yeah, you go no tiu.
Oh I see. Right.
Oh yeah, you must still to minty bright.
You know, Mpacha, good morning. Yeah. Ana pe me chia oni wati fo nyina. Ani wa bedwafo. Me be some din cry fa so. Awal issue no Dr. Franco Naro Ekano, say, Nipano also who are one, no, Obodino, or Ontimi mo, a din or Munipacro. And Sir Franco Naro no cobo away, Jimano. And was saying, aha, and see to my best, then yet ɔno but award din na ɔno sɛ Franco na rekɔbɔ hyɛ hɔ no ɛna ma ɔno so agye tum a ɔno so de ka asanti me nso me gyina wall akyi sɛ ɛna nyɛ ɔno a medase
Bright is ojina wati ida wa nya nipa baako okay
is it 2-1
2-1 no
which is never me cheated
say me dem me ni nipa ko ho ba say na me wo ba say
na we say oh tilt it towards
na me tilt as my best fifi they 1.5 1 okay it is papa na nephew onye sa
you see Bright as a okay no say Andy ni ha and a panel no ayachi me an hour and obviously say achi obeka and nipa no say no si kire say nipa na awalo nim no any say your portrait and nti and a man here ni mama o train full friend say you could be a champion akoto kondo ba say hey
as we dey say ka it we no credit give you see who o trust awa akoto kondo o dey trust ame ya chino
ebi so anu okuhu
yo talk to na o go balu o
go balu akuhu
okay o dey go asemu yi be o yim
Malaysia you know club football are returning na 12:30 yeah share ni mu say Chelsea be call Burnley na omo de akopempem so ho no general Burnley one side at Chelsea team omo pa but last season I think so omo call bridge no so e ma Chelsea could drop points e ho no and only ade bia e be Kenya Chelsea kakra going into this game I'm sure say a number of Chelsea fans ade omo be hwe ni so omo starting 11 na nyim bia Darling boy and our star boy Estavao obe start here now on starting after the international break. Luckily, Brazil international break in and around or the saying Estavao was the star guy, but Umbebo England, which I say, you know, Emirates, Emirates in Tino, Untumin Casibia branch and a brave, but it's see it do be so. My dream say, Oma coach in France, no pressure, no just set up. I just simple stuff for Estavao because Pedro Neto, who plays on the right side, baby a favorite, Edema Estavao no. Only that bad. Garnacho is also playing well. I'm thinking, say Estavao best start here. Garnacho should be the one to be dropped because Pedro Neto also plays well on the left. And they luckily for Chelsea, with two attackers are available, Liam Delap and João Pedro. The coach may even want to play the two with Liam Delap as a center for João Pedro behind him, Sabria Kopama in on me. And I'm thinking, say, that number 10 position in Ukraine, Estavao could as well play there. But João Pedro has been in the Premier League, established and all that. It's one thing that maybe I would like to watch. The coach in the decide is there, Obebo both Liam Delap and then João Pedro, with João Pedro behind Liam Delap. Then when you're Abrante and Eddie Garnacho on the left, then on the right you have Pedro Neto. Munyabutre, Estavao is more likely to start from bench again. But General, this game for me is a game for Chelsea to win.
The way you people are defending Awar Mohammed, once upon a time people used to defend me that same way, but behind closed doors I had a girlfriend. No one knew about it till date. You'll be there one day and a lady will come and complain about Awar Mohammed for breaking her heart, and you'll be shocked. Prince Edifri Ball Gatanga and Abre.
Prince Medasi.
Prince Yadasi
for your confession.
Yadasi.
See, Abrante be betre field.
Yeah.
Mukuma koko the young queen still also on Yakoko. We had man akoko nam said also on me. Eko wi ase and say nkoko po ewo krom ho nyina ona na ebo. Nkoko akoko a ya chom.
One day.
Woman also on me.
Okay.
Yeah, can say paying for about. General, my Remo, game of Liverpool learning Nottingham Forest, Ekwakobo. Liverpool started the season very well. At a point in time, they got to the lowest point where 4 successive Premier League games losing. They are now the Liverpool guys to take. They bounced back, won 2 games, and then before the international break, Manchester City 3-0. Who crony soon and nobody call international break. In Tedris Abria, you're asking yourself, say, is the team back to good form? Any be omunya a how kakrebi against City and now team no form no enkoyi because we're losing some 4 games at Waso and we need 2. I face City akobon 3 and 1-0 and 2-1 3-0. Omodika yomu complain that goal that was disallowed. But at the end of the day, the scoreline is 3-0. So returning from the international break, how would they fare? And they are going to play against a Nottingham Forest side. A number of players anchor a international break. Big teams could have shocks after international breaks because most of their players echo. Luckily for Liverpool, after the first game for I think Egypt, Omo allow Mo Salah say Omra back. No me, but Virgil van Dijk me eliminate eko kusi akaini bi. I remember said this fixture Anfield. I think say last season my friend of Nottingham Forest are Liverpool, but Nottingham Forest of last season is not the same as this season. I think say Liverpool a slight favorite over my friend of Nottingham Forest. The biggest game in the Premier League is the North London Derby. General, this game tension. I wom no minsra meka say do baby I na ya was crossing the Manchester versus Liverpool. Yeah. Normally rivalry say 2 teams in the Bayer and must rivalry is so strong. Those times Tito White Hart Lane and the hybrid not just a street because a stadium me no but even now Uko North Londoner almost every pub near here be Rebiano. Arsenal fans in Nottingham Forest fans in they go to the same pub, they are in the same train station, they are almost at everywhere and they argue and the game no a baby say why and na ebe reigning supreme now when you the bragging rights North London. Arsenal is playing at home, Tottenham Hotspur is playing away from home. One unfortunate thing, and it's a 2 teams in Inano, tall injury list. Over Arsenal, it looks like the likes of Gabriel Jesus is still out, Martinelli is out, and then Kai Havertz is still out. Of course, you talk about, I think Jokeris is still not back for Arsenal, but the biggest absentee,
Calafiero injury free Italy. National team or hip injury. And
the major one is the absence of Gabriel Magalhaes for Arsenal. Because Arsenal team, general, our biggest strength our defense. Okay. In the Premier League, they've considered the least number of goals. Just 5. Just 5. Consider as a chance team now who are doing power the defense. The defense in Gabriel Magalhaes and Saliba. Partnership and now here Jumanu Bibri and the Arsenal Bobukono. So in the absence of Magalhaes, Christian Mosquera will step in. The issue then is yes, Mosquera is not that bad, but don't Gabriel Magalhaes. Okay. And Gabriel and Saliba both for some 3 seasons consistently and currently in world football means they are the best central defensive pair. And in the absence of Gabriel Magalhaes, the Nkrofobeshe and say how Christian Mosquera ever partner with Saliba no man making sure say that defensive solidity Arsenal will not be to me aye. Tima your friend Tottenham Hotspur and so injuries. Also saw another tall one. I think Papasa is still out. They have the likes of course James Maddison were out Kolo Muani and so Apeke injury is out. But hey, Kudus, he's looking forward to that game. Minim Seuti Kudus interview now. He's looking forward to this particular game and he thinks, for him, he wanted to make it light. It's just like any other game. One thing peculiar about this Tottenham Hotspur team is that they play very well away from home. Who had this season? Points are who do when you're away, more home, and this is an away game. Into Arsenal in
Dog, I'm picking 13 out of possible 15 points.
Can you imagine? So meaning that they've not lost away this season. Out of 5 games, they've won 4, drawn 1. Into Tottenham is so difficult to beat when they travel away from home. The reason is a bit difficult to know. Arsenal in this particular game.
Okay.
Now no me one or more against. In fact, I said he said they can't beat my friend Sunderland. The game ended 2-2. And I think this is another difficult game for Arsenal. And don't forget, so BN him saying his City has package generator no. Eddie Arsenal, any drop of points will be disastrous for Arsenal's ambition.
Crowd. Any what next year?
Yes, will be a run in term. But one here I bedroom December.
Wow.
4 points in the done term.
I am Arsenal for me.
This is me come more. Here say Arsenal Beginu. But a difficult game. Thomas Frank and the charges, Eba, Emirates. Arsenal.
Okay. I think Awa Mohammed is innocent because he is deeply and religiously, he was deeply and religiously brought up. Anagom, anyway, if you break and Abreye. Okay. Awa Mohammed, he's our brother. We eat together every night. Awa doesn't have a girlfriend. My name is Audu Galia. Onosu nediwe aba Audu Galia and nediwe and so Abraya. Awa Muhammad looks too shakish to be accused by Sefrango Naro and Prince of Bolgatanga of what they are alleging. The Awa Muhammad I see and know is a genuine young man. Alaji Mama Salia. If you want Chibanda line anyway, Abba, she says 5-1 and now 4-1. Okay. General, please tell Dr. Fagundaro. His claims that Awa Muhammad was caught buying condom per day. It can be true that. Sir, I believe the man will have videoed or pictured him in the act. He couldn't do so. He couldn't do such a thing. So we can't just believe in what he's saying. And Nipansu de Nipansu Edin said, because you're Franny. Team manager Brekum Chelsea. Who match say ko weekend uni aduana
doma enya match ketwa
uni ho ko se frane uni doma o aduana na ebo uni ho sisi be bedroom there em say me so me intense clear o na me tilt koro em say bonzamo na de me ko yes
omo convention
bonzamo na de me ko
so looking more shaky
yes
so say shake
yes so be say I don't know
but you know I'm not accusing you
no papa no pacho
I'm not accusing
yes who so be a boy you know san bad
baby
papa no anuka me ka say me tilt ba ho it is my here no 2-1 cry okay pacho did be ojina
assembly say papa no
be ojina
papa no say
o dey matches no David
actually they call you man am kai nipa no bom kokko
baby
and mama be jira
madam say 6-1
David
me na be jam fifi
and you know
6-2 okay me na be jam fifi
Bolgani
yango
and it's not always the majority near right
majority can be wrong any trust hey as a way
General, Mamira La Liga Nimka Krebi. Barcelona at home to Athletic Club. These two clubs are in recent times rivalry. Now I'm looking forward to how Abrantia Efreno, Inaki Williams, Nico Williams, how Camp Nou fans be receiving. Because he was on the verge of joining his friend Lamine Yamal in Barcelona. Barca phone him so much were extending the contract. Fast forward, Abrante to me and back. In fact, they didn't show Kessben Athletic Club and as Atletico Bilbao and Barcelona and them to the extent that Athletic Club for paying for reported Barcelona for La Liga and say Barca for no munisika. And so, almost 2 players, no man could say way. Now, Barca is returning to the company. it comes with its own flavor and everything. Utieti and Komana, it looks like Lamine Yamal, even though national team no anchor, but it looks like he's available for this game. One player I think he's played well for Barca this season is Ferran Torres. On Shedeni on your big boy. But the absence of Rafinha Moni Adeno, I'm on a chance. I'm looking forward to. Daniel Olmo has not been that good this season. Very slow. Sani trademark goals nanka bono box nechi no body atumo. You are not seeing it. It looks like a Biana Olmo.
I think this season, Fermin Lopez has been taking his shine.
Yes,
Fermin Lopez has been the guy at all top-notch performances for Barca, alongside Marcus Rashford or Alonso Ababekau. Almost not been seen like last season. No? Yeah.
Lewandowski may return in this game. General, I think Barcelona are the favorite to win it.
All right. Ed Monaco, Eddie message way free. Samra boy and so Abre. Ose Ochiamu nyina. Na minim se message we no person make kanya. I don't know.
Nanka is Samra boy this week.
Oh no, went manko. Oh. So makase me nko nya me ho. Dr. Century. Ese e ko de ko cha doctor Mr. Ese e ko Samra boy kwa bia so. Ese e ko. Na meye na si kakra. Ye de me de na ko. Okay, so na the Land Cruiser. If we talk about fire. Okay, can you bad? Me person me coach ya.
Land Cruiser is how do
no? You da see a day power ko. All right. The way people are supporting our Mohammed. Okay. The way people are supporting our Mohammed, I don't think I will have gotten even a single vote if it were about me. Okay, our is innocent. And when I can say, "Can for no one, can you just obey one vote?" But now we have a private aid or the bread or the bread.
No, then we
I don't know. I think for no one will be tea or no so koto condom. Go be a beje dize no. Now because our a good boy no. And a chinya baho no. Into a DD or the Abramo say a private message.
I can't wait to get Kofi's.
And this is a private message in Marco Kaino. Too bad.
No one private message.
Afia naba.
Do anybody actually know?
Yes.
Buy now public.
Yes. Okay. Anyway, so be in this way or the TV as.
Eddie, they grad one can in him that.
One can we cry in him that. Okay. Yan twaso our Mohammed. Yamra na weekend kakra. Na Champions League games ebe koso me kire CAF. And afi Confederation Cup matches how do ebe koso ne other African stories. Under 17 ese ko and so kakra World Cup no. Any other stories out there.
Yeah. So Mami share here with one story of the Leicester City winger friend Steffi Mavididi. Sergio. Na Sergio Steffi Mavididi ono so ka monkey the work babu the chop guys in bi. Na Sergio sawaha that boy American was Steffi Mavididi oye winger for Leicester City. Na Sergio ni ewom ne se ye wono ewo England. Ye wono ewo England. But ni akoba ne se sana DR Congo for Sergio at a point na mo di nachi se omebo mamo na omudi nachi a no Sergio omo knock the door sa Sergio was not be omo. But after getting the opportunity to defeat Nigeria or the African playoff now say come only one game pe no more call World Cup say Sergio ni akoba ne say Steffi Mavididi say we reconsider the decision enwa ne family e dia babe tuja say sisi oye willing say obebo ama DR Congo. Now if you take a look at what they've been doing, chasing him for some time, now all catch him say moon I felt an uncle say oye one bisaka de ni bi nanka won so ababe bo qualifiers ni bia what boye AFCON e be hyaase nyame bo 21st of December ye babe wura mi eno nso no abobi. In this case, by the time we do match, ye be bought World Cup playoff intercontinental, and also you are part. So for me, I think it will be a slap on the face of the DR Congo players, especially if they allow Steffi Mavididi to join them should they qualify for the World Cup. Because uyo bia what omo di wachia when fiomo was no biomo. Se I won't say World Cup qualification around the corner, just a game no. Afi na wire wajene. Sejo for me, I think the DR Congo for no insese omufino. Baby obono cry you and wisa wo ho, Nathaniel Mbuku wo ho, Silas nso wo ho. So Sejo for me, I think the DR Congo should move on. He should move on.
Okay.
No more forget Stephy Mavididi after making that move. No. Sejo enwa one game ekoso was start Amahoro.
Yeah.
Between Al Hilal and of course MC Algiers.
Yeah.
Now Sejo it was a tough game indeed. Tough one. And OS season where ekoso no Rulani Mokwena ko MC Algiers ejuma no Sejo afa no lose the first game. From the league games Wabono were unbeaten. Esa to asu champion.
Obi say why Kigali?
Yeah, say Sudan.
Hilal and MC
Algiers. Say Sudan to kwa ekoso man. Nti o minor nkasa asumdwe ni o.
Okay.
So omo clubs na nkasa obeka even last season some of the clubs were playing at different leagues. We saw Al Hilal and Al Merrikh in the Mauritanian league. And this season me no ka say Al Hilal Rwanda for waji omo say omo beka omo league no mabo.
Okay.
So despite qualifying to AFCON ni na say you asumdwe ni o man mu. So that is the reason why they chose Kigali Stade Amahoro omo game no. Okay. And no, it was a tough one. They won by 2-1. And it was a very good game. And no, Mohamed Abdel Rahman and of course Abdel Rahouf gave a very good account of themselves. Was a Rulani Mokwena Jumason Ababaye MC Algiers. And no, watching the game, MC Algiers for no team. But as I say, Al Hilal or more pedigree when it comes to competition like this. Yeah. Consistently they are there every season. They are say you move free group stage, you know, crying corner kata group stage. Al Hilal. Despite even at a point in time not playing the best of football in their leagues, but they are there. It was a good game. But say you after the game, no na incident BC na I don't know the Shedan Tregi. Just you. It was Al Hilal players and some of the MC Algiers players. At least within the game, no na Nchinwashiu Kasa Ebaya at least
Algeria first leg I see, second leg
Okoha.
The moon seme BP especially almost say lose.
So you lose one of the things.
Yeah.
But you entree and no how the things went on. But it was a good game. The only unfortunate incident by that winner problem na by son to quanto. Yes, that's the game. Ekoso e will start Amahoro. So you are young
before so because we are said Daniel. We say Rwanda and peace ni baby omo na eji.
Yes. Omo affairs na omo kunto.
Omo na eji nkofo because omo no peace omo ku.
Yes.
Rwanda of all nations.
Even the stadium crowd.
The stadium, yes.
Yes, to have stadium I accredited. I want to mbo match Okroma Timba Rwanda.
Yes, Rwanda. Bibi pa Rwanda.
As a stadium na your facelift.
Yeah.
How omo renovate stadium no any standard I could do. Shetef no. Compared to some years back, share the stands, no stand almost already. I'm an akosoro in terms of numbers. I base me at the Asafa.
All right.
And share the pitch, the pitch itself.
Ghana Yankee kaya home. Na amanfo san ho pa.
Amasan kra.
Yeah, facilities, infrastructure, almost san ho kiti. Sani ye wani mu pa.
Yeah, ye wani mu.
And ya tia be de chire na ye de chire ho sa. Mama yengi kan ho na yenya ye deserve
kan say yemfanya ye be differ ye twesi kan say yemfanya ye be disika ne fa yemfanya enwe kusihwe what I say how many times name twesi kan say yemfa renovate baba yara you na still enya yi sika no way
when ya share helmet akese na say am say 2-3 days ago who say bi ko esipo frame penfu atwahia ho
ye twesi kan say yemfanya adwuma na sika no de ye betwa ba ye bedi je no ye bedi sika ye di so ahwensi
penfu na people stadium ti ombeko sika boom acha
because the first thing is say you be fight to say budgetary allocation, you know. A fair deal of it will go into the sports sector. It go into sports to develop sports. but the betcha the akon dear
amama ya Africa ya omo yesi nya enipa sabi enipa se ya no mo hweso ho ana yenkwan de no nkoyi na ada African kan de na ekoyi
maybe ya bo amasimo kan o sinyame ama ye bibia so ama ye nipa
Mintiase
a decision
I think a decision
decision first of all you decide on what you want to do. Most renovation na here wa say how many times in your Kumasi supposed to renovation I would say renovation na normal go inside maybe a changing room almost so ko akoye the friends lockers you don't see any proper renovation Kumasi me see hu no one hu say from 2000 but to my renovation be so what kind of renovation am here what must say but senka officer you want to do something major to say the Mahoro Stadium Mahoro Stadium see it now and see it maybe man be 4 or 5 years back never compare ne hu a difference ebom enti renovation yeah the ama contract you don't even know senka proper a renovation number yeah and carbon with different designs aba you man proper facelift with sika a fantasy team the year cast na besisa so on the match including even the stands everything on say the stadium need to and international standard but for a stadium no far compare you can't to be at least one on my international standard your friends in Nigeria they almost misbehave they mess up things like we mess up things but at least they have the got so the stadium to can for it can host any international match and then I can assure you that the inside wall changing room dressing room VIP lounge VVIP lounge say why generator plant way they have everything so stadium must to standard but Ghana don't have such standard stadium that and one done no and they say innovation but innovation we are 3 months na pipe nso na ma 4 months and the correct master must obedu na hobo jonso
kind of renovation e cost
obedu na hobo jonso and ya me no kase and ya me no kase so that is the problem so a decision
the question is yeah now more at this stadium no show so no omo the checklist of the standards
this kind of the man who juma no ya ma wo this kind of the man who juma no ya ma wo sometimes some to renovation but meet standard or even to look for obi some more ideas just number of you can know lockers no crumple to meet the standard the wind but the man is on your renovation so akwa
okay consult obi so omra behwa obehu die tuem frank ontumi nya kwa nwes
anya de bia na bobi sa de tuem po you man the requirement no this must be here this must be this standard way some you are so when case for contract bra making kind and I want myself these are simple things
very serious
simple things
very serious no anka sikari nyina kra ko yen kase chinchina ani nyina nko contract no contractors no ho
dabi
but o hwe no na kakra bi ne be ko wo dia kan nyina this kind of na ba na so hwaduma no be
that is the
how do you na de yen kwa na episika dia
ba yakachi
other countries their contract how many pan
yakachi because you be in Rwanda if you see that Mahoro Stadium and then mint me fa Ivory Coast in fan cancel e fair cry yem ben onum ba bia me fair cry Nigeria fan ke no mu nyina se bio nke ye ni ehuni and no more got so we no and it's been there for years it's been there for years I think tama omo great na president Mahama na president I think he went there nti me call say ni din ka omo ba na omo ye inauguration no nti se sakra fa president first time between 2012 and 2016 na se ne yet meet standard a still na that's who we are na ye ni bi nti me yi Ivory Coast my Nigeria film Benin our stadium come on
official Burkina cut out for guest stadium
so more innovate some me dey celebrate me bo me ye film akoma into we yi Benin a film just akoyi Burkina Faso a film so no to go cross stadium no ase ho changing rooms so one nyina no better than the Ghana this be a Cape Coast stadium no and Cape Coast stadium changing room no nyina no a standard but unfortunately we are not able to maintain a pitch no the problem back when you want no inside changing room no nyina no Joe I can assure you was built to standard there were 4 dressing rooms standard our offices for everything. Doctors, see, our clinic or bibia, but pitch no intimi maintain pitch no money, intimi every time be a problem. In this case, thank you, who is a Cape Stadium no. Stadium facilities where a camera, surroundings a camera, car park, everything. Just say or more large area. The problem ne pitch no. So nka Kobe bi anke focus kasa na here to do proper pitch. The do ya kofan kofa but nko proper pitch am I. Then me say do sa do sa. But won yen sa. Ebe ye babo match no fi so ba koba aka be 2 weeks and I say 4 weeks no. Na akɔhwɛ Frank Boy say o may do bitimi aye. No so aba no afo so anaja. Na de onim ni de kakra onim no so atima ba be ye.
Okay, calf. Okay, so release be on the by says here. Yeah.
Technical support
yes.
and any
support. You're ready, especially for your pitches. No?
After did you explore that? Did you explore that?
For this idea, brain. Me kind several times.
Yeah. But did you explore it?
So bit my boy my pitches now. Can who the type of pitches are? Boy. When the man real hope debia Asante Chum free Mali by Ghana Mali. Yes. Oh, hold on, you could say 2-1. Oh, can say picture the man Black Stars from training ground. You need your gun. Yeah. Oh, but training. But
you remember when I went there with Dreams FC, we can't Mali Stadium natural, we can't pitch natural. Yes, Saturday me say a Viana nebo
Mali,
Joe, a real born. Me PSA and my circle radem. Mali Viano, Joe, it stinks. It wrong when we say. Omo grass. Higher near the example say we entina. Yes, sir. Mr. Mali Viano Joe, upia now wow say. What's our question? A real so. But go and see pitch, quality of the pitch. You love it. Mali Stadium near Borno, the inside and yeah, anything good. That one I can tell you. Yeah. Inside, changing rooms, no. We'll be a call back actually. It's no anything extraordinary. But pitch, not a stadium inside, a friend stadium precinct. Inside, the name who known there. Excellent.
Wow. Ghana. You fancy I. And this be a buying emphasis mo. You who scar you vote 2 for animal. You who figures I code through say you find yes age my way.
Renovation.
Who read pitch bia. The last year I was a minister call yes people. Yeah. Someone who pictures in the videos. Yes. Was the last week yeah. You heard this work see. All right, we can't come on this one no ayira awa we to aso de amayen ba yen kai ho se nyame boa ene Stephen Boatin Esquire the public lecture no e ba so den Kofi Jambon ene me no mienu nyina no ese ye ko obi na enya sem kitu akra Stephen Boatin Esquire Mr. Kessben lawyer Kwabena Kessben public lecture theme no education for development. The role of private universities in national development. Yeah. Okay. Speaker Okra na say Professor Emeritus Stephen Adair. Yeah. Ono na a speaker. It was a 3:30. Asida House, the opposite ya Kessben University. Omo conference hall. Haya and as I lecture no ebaso pamcho no miensa any fa pepe na say na mpanifu ahodo a eba no enye asem ketu akra Professor Emeritus Stephen Adair ono na eba abeye speaker the amasa public lecture Stephen Boatin Esquire public lecture Kofi yes I want to continue
na me hwe list of dignitaries never my say apart from Professor Steve Adair no Professor Kwesi Kwafo Adakwa so no
Professor Adakwa
he's coming lawyer Hini Jan Eba Professor Danso Eba enti prof na Professor Asante enti okudamfo and Eba. So 3:30. Yeah. The Brasida House. Only maybe the Brasida House. So Basta House. So lecture. On Bachelor Hall. Do feel hall. On a program. Ebaso or do feel hall on a program. Ebaso.
All right, Prof. Prof. They say a couple of say And I remember only make who's open to profile. No, no, public lecture way they see na na.
We don't ka wale, but don't ka prof ba.
Don't ka prof ba.
Prof you. Ohio.
All right. Enti ya tun safro bia. Bamcho bia mra na emiti the Professor Emeritus Stephen Ade. Ode beba ababetu drafa. Stephen Boatin Esquire. Omo public lecture no. Kessben University enya infie edu 10 years. Na we any lecture I didn't public lecture didn't kai omo eye ewa hanti no bia mra na yɛmfa yɛn mu nyame ta akyire ma no nyɛ kama paa kuku dampa na ɛba yɛmɛtie nsɛm a ɔmowɔ ɛde ma yɛn nyinaa na ɔmmiɛnsa apɛ mu pɛpɛɛpɛ ɛnɛ alright awa
so yeah unse mami yentew na yenko Young Africans say ebebo ES4 so you last season Young Africa entimi MP free group stages no after group stages no and amoko out. Now this season we have reinforcement or bringing on former Angola coach Pedro Gonçalves. I think say this time around they are seeing say omobetimi aye bibi. Yes, as Stefan Aziz Mukoye last season and of course feasting Kalala Mayele even left before the start of last season, but they still have some quality. I think say omobewo what it takes to beat ES4. FC Saint-Eloi Lupopo echo so shock during the prelims, you know. Say you mono muyi Orlando Pirates. They defeated Orlando Pirates 3-0 ewo Congo. And omo call South Africa ma Orlando Pirates nso show mo 3-0. Na post match penalties no mo de enono eyi Orlando Pirates efrim. Omo make a return to South Africa. This time around against Mamelodi Sundowns. Mamelodi Sundowns were last season's runners up. Unfortunately losing to Pyramid FC. But I think that with the group stage starting, I think that Mamelodi Sundowns have what it takes to account for FC Saint-Eloi Lupopo game na Barcelona. What can sube with them in the CAF Confederations Cup against Nairobi United? So you Nairobi United is one of the inspirations for this season's CAF Confederations Cup. Just 2 seasons ago, no more Nick Kenya League no more. They were in the first division and no more by. Just 2 years later, they are now in the group stages of the CAF Confederations Cup. So wonderful. And on one side, they defeated Etoile du Sahel. Etoile du Sahel na Nairobi United eyi omufrim edi ekoboy uremu CAF Confederations Cup no. And I think said they've done a massive job. But omo make a trip to Wydad Athletic Club Casablanca. Fireworks for them because now with the introduction of Hakim Ziyech alongside Oka, Tembikosi Lodge, Stefan Azizki and Hamza Anouri, I think say there's some expected fireworks at the Mohamed Defi Stadium. I see Wydad Athletic Casablanca accounting for them that game in the CAF Confederations Cup. Zamalek Nsube hosted Zesco United. Zesco United has been one of the traditional teams when it comes to group stages. Yehuomo against Kotoko some years ago. At a point in time, they went to the CAF Champions League. They are now back into the CAF Confederations Cup. And Omushia, former winners, I know Zamalek, the Cairo International. So for me, as I say Zamalek, no, I see them having the opportunity to beat Zesco United. First group game now, Ebas CAF Confederations Cup. So unfortunately, under 17 World Cup, no.
That's what Champions League Confederation Cup matches. Okay, before so we call under 17 no, because of what Champions League CAF Confederation Cup matches. No, meaning match being Charles Bulu. I can handle ya.
No, MC Olja against FC Colombia from Cameroon.
Okay,
and we prelim last stage now. The boy group stage no.
Okay.
Yes, and now okay almost your money penalty incident Charles Bulu Angie. Officials ebe twa ne so ana no munya na komo bebo no.
Okay.
Yeah, that was that.
And now they name the CM but Charles Bulu they can handle it.
Okay.
Charles
Bulu what happened was what
Rwanda name FS Al Hilal name MC Olja.
Okay, so what happened was that first of all, if for your red card MC Olja for no Hilal for your red card, it is 7th minute. Okay. Second yellow card. Okay. But that wasn't the incident. The incident was that MC Oja no support back a ball boot bottle to the bench. Oh no, he kicked a bottle to the bench
during the game.
Yeah, during the game. No, and then if it is so bench for no more. A consequence, police a garden nama Monaco. So that was, it's not a referee matter.
Okay.
It's not a referee matter.
Well, Charles Wood handle it, and then basically who say on the course side.
No, it's not a referee matter. But I'm establishing said there was red card in the game.
Okay.
Red card came around the 87th minute against Hilal player, but they held on to win 2-1.
Okay.
But now a second yellow card,
Alright.
and a man in red card. But that wasn't the amount Gidigidinisi. The man Gidigidinisi, the player kicked, but towards the bench. That's all Babo. Technical bench ni nipa baako no muso dia bufo e de Chelsea player no o dimirika ko police for na e garden no.
All right. Intina eno so eno Charles Bull in assistant na ko handles our game no Al Hilal MC Algiers 2-1 Hilal. All right. Yem ko under 17.
Yeah, Sergio, na ye country so mo free e bibrem akodu quarter final of the under 17 World Cup no. But Sergio, unfortunately both of them lost. And now you saw Burkina Faso losing to Italy by a goal to nil. And Sergio, what it means say the journey of the Bulls. The 10 counter against ASEC Mimosa. Sergio ASEC say omo ma team no omo shemo kinapa. Where the first time omo team boy into the competition and Sergio omo ko mo amakwa do final. In as much as say AS FAR no esho there, but I think say the ASEC team did a very good job. Go AS FAR team now, or some of the Moroccan women's national team players, Sana Masudimo, that is where they are. And of course, the one with the hijab, Nuhaila Benzina, so Sergio, it was too unfortunate for ASEC Mimosa. They made their match against AS FAR of Morocco, the women's CAF Champions League final. So Sergio, what it means say after that 2-1 result now, of course, AS FAR are now the women's CAF Champions League winners, and I think say young congratulate AS FAR omo mabawa team now omo koji tournament na ekoso enwa President Ketok ESO Kreku alongside CAF president and those other dignitaries were there, and I saw them putting the medals players and I think say a very good. Previously, we've been seeing Ghanaian clubs making it today. We saw Azakes ladies, we saw Ampemdakua ladies. This season, police ladies echo room the wafu zombie no. Sergio, omo entimian we need the competition to go into the main Women's CAF Champions League competition. Yenshe, what next season will bring to us. But let's congratulate AS FAR women's team for winning the CAF Women's Champions League no. Sergio.
Okay. Enti yebeto aso de mamo na MC Malik na Ebusa wa Muhammad Asimu. Awal doesn't like talking about Mamelodi Sundowns. While we are doing so well than a lot of these North African clubs. Why? I guess Intiana bonjour to Le Monde.
Maka Sundowns ni bonjour.
Okay, bonjour to Le Monde.
To Le Monde, yeah. Good morning to all of us.
Okay.
To Le Monde.
All right.
Sergio, say me ka Sundowns ni Saint-Eloi le Popo sisi a. Eno na me ka say Eloi le Popo yi Orlando Pirates free. Omo make return to South Africa this time around against Mamelodi Sundowns. Sergio me ka sisi a.
Okay.
Me maybe I say bia wantie ehonu me ya.
One thing I like about my good friend Achi is that okay, my meaning can win. People like Awa Mohammed are the most dangerous people on earth. I'm more afraid of them than the outspoken ones. Those quiet and religious people, why did Jesus say he will start his judgment from the temple of God? One thing I like about Achi, my good friend, is that he always excels whenever you put him to lead anything. Talk about Birmingham games, being the CEO of Ash Gold, and later honorably resigned due to his integrity sake. Actually, please, can't you and the ESCO formally write to the president, John Dramani Mahama, to reconsider the idea of building various stadia and concentrate on closing Kumasi and Accra Stadium, even for a year, just to give a facelift by giving it to people or the right people outside Ghana to fully renovate them to modern stadia. Into the Michael Ababio, Eddie Free UK, Ebro, no, Yintmin Tron, Comma President Mama, say renovation near Dina and conference a whole once.
Yeah, you see, it's easy.
A brofu.
It's easy, so one China.
And Uncle Man, but Magana need beer, nebi beer, track and beer.
So, Bibi Saba, I'm sure the president Ebe Saba, it's easy. Some of these decisions are political. On the mission. So you're outsider, Joe easy. But if you understand politics and within it, Rebecca says a certain region in stadium be would when you be signed scar but no some family would na on the continue no ni be or that and they political yeah but ideally Joe especially the Accra stadium especially Accra stadium anya hwe kwa de I think any year the national stadium what that's now only specific event na be so ho ono Accra stadium to me kwa to the sense be a division 1 crab 3-4 no matches so so no ntin kanka yenye sika and you facelift Accra stadium to international standard Black Star matches big event penna ekoso the maintenance Joe top notch wa uru out mu say enie na kasa na ya Accra stadium na I say national stadium other say most of it is Rwanda dey amahoro a national stadium
Okay.
On the mention Senegal recently as a national stadium. Fufro. The August 4th year Ouagadougou a national stadium.
So league matches be a fanko Lagos.
Match be an call. To division 1 crown no more 3-4 within 1 week. No more across the no.
Event
a maintenance need different. I said a friend is saying facilities no Joe I say different bibia nanka sa standard in na yewo. And can you bad?
Yeah.
And you're bad. Oh no. If you can find the resources and I'm sure it's possible.
Yeah.
Nanka yen is a facelifting am do sa level no na ye hunu event a bit me akoso Accra but not any ordinary. Na that can nyina no ye be a year e work here na University of Ghana there ho. Watch na doing FC a ball league game. Live television. But they are playing at University of Ghana Stadium and not the Accra Stadium.
Yeah.
John can be sana esenka eye with Accra Stadium. Nanka yesa. Nanka ye Accra Stadium be no. Next one Kumasi. Onu ni say Kumasi for per ball per sports. Nanka Kumasi nso ye peja. Now apart from say eye we no say Accra say they don't have tracks now. No say abey only football we pay. Nanka Kumasi the end there athletic tracks no 19 and they center of other sports no. Can ye football pitch no to high standard. Na fe running tracks ni bibia no ke wi na be ye Kumasi there sasa. Into sporting we are yet more than football no. Football there but other sports event kan no. Jo na ka center ni ye Kumasi Stadium. Na ke dia ba. Na ye ni sa. But I don't know.
SMP.
I don't know. At least the Accra Stadium in Kumasi Stadium should see proper facelift. And yes, minor renovations. No facelift. They say the man Accra Kumasi Stadium.
The people and politicians heading Ghana football don't feel embarrassed or ashamed at Ghana's low standards of our stadiums compared to other African countries or African stadiums. Even Burkina Faso and Mali are getting international standard stadiums. Michael Abebi talking about renovation when Ghana can instead build new and international stadiums. Kofi Edway Ifri broadcasting and good morning to you, Sergio, and the panel. You are the best in Africa. Oh, Kessben Damase. I'm enjoying the analysis, but to make the weekend better, I want 50 odds. My landlord's daughter has graduated from the university. I'm Orlando KB Seri Akatiso. I want to do we abre landlord eba a graduate and he will rule Ben will play as a tenant and he will pay 50 odds.
So graduation party graduation party.
But the tenant who feel own be brave.
Some people who are landlord don't ban no be man oba.
Also daughter.
And say on asem no one. Enti no go party no.
O pesika ko party. Who feel baba.
I graduate to university.
Who role Ben na go play.
O be party am o girl no. O dey be pay anyway.
Tenant.
Ni landlord baba.
O tenant dey o baba pi.
O say necessary obia.
Okay.
One relationship between onene and landlord and the baba no.
Hey. Yati. Kindly find out from your best pundits whether watching the Black Stars game is necessary for them to include Hudson Odoi. And they didn't get here. My name is Sisi. Chimagogo Unadiwe and so Abre. Yeah. All right. Yan twaso most messages in the crabby. Na ya they can't hear the eno mabibiano SCP and ne anopai. Ewo. Final whistle Jimmy. So I want Muhammad is innocent. Please greetings to my mom. Atasewa of Jusu Kwasu. Kwasi na free Lagos, Nigeria. All right. Yeah, that's it. Say Franco Naro is something else. Keep it up, doctor. Kwasi watching you from Lagos on the Asadi way. Ghana needs revolution in our sports sector. Until then, we'll remain same. All right. Kwasi na and Asadi way and so a brain revolution. Oh, yes, sports. Now, person saying, okay. Joe and your crew, whenever I listen to you and your crew speak to issues involving our national stadia, I feel sorry and sad as a Ghanaian, especially when you begin to compare ours to other African countries. My heart saddens in these conversations. Wow. There also the Abreye, KP, message out the Abreye, I don't know. Maminko, we so Joe, now that we have qualified to the World Cup, we should select the best player from our 4 teams, our top 4 teams, so we can get money from FIFA for Mentiasi. Nana Mare,
you qualify for World Cup. The league in the top 4 teams, you will be our best player.
Okay.
Okay. The Sikaya na FIFA, the players and the clubs, okay. Those 4 teams, then you say can be.
Okay. Why they be motivated clubs, no? Your GPL, no?
Yeah.
First 4 clubs, no? Be a player back who be join the Black Stars.
Yeah.
With all FIFA be Mosca. A club Nusika. Okay. Okay. Also na drink Nana Maria Hine. A maintain.
But I think it must Najun good step if you have local players in the Black Star. But we say just first top 4 team. Okay, say top 4 teams. Let's say a club you will either sit no more quality player. Be or what do you do? Better than the top 4 teams now. But what the mention I say? So top 4 at what point in time they top 4? Time or selection? Now you correct Ghana league table no. Teams that 1, 2, 3, 4 no only players in few.
Maybe on time Ben in final selection.
Previous
I said the
to work on a team B by virtue of circumstance in team B that be at that 4th and that 3rd. Now be funny player, be a player be so but you can see quality in the player. Even if say a ball league be no be crowd standing matches be for young boy. And I'm saying no that be or the 8th. Nothing be the 4th. Now be far ni player. Na me one no be or no da no quality player or my bend. See, it's about quality
in general.
It's about quality. Me I think that
4 best players your league in GPL no. Not necessarily say top 4.
Barca, maybe might not be 4, maybe 3, maybe whatever. But me, I think we must have local representation. Okay. Tournament here, do be 23 players. You know me now, na sebi. I know ebo. Matches no more. Not more. Coach, we need best first 11. There can substitution where you be a 3, 4, 5 substitution, and then run it through. This is a book game. Maybe our leader, be upon or the before introduce you be more number bobi. So we should have local component. Our national team. So that whatever benefit be would be now clubs no and the player no kwanya benefit ni be.
Okay.
So
I'm told 2 Cameroonian strikers have touched down for observation by Krobia Kumasi's and Tikotoko's technical crew. Please let Dr. Franco Naro confirm for us and get us the names. I trust your sources only. Sergio, Takrade, Anaji, Unaudiwi, and so Abreye Cameroonian strikers. Anaji. Okay, all right. Whenever we have international or CAF competitions, we close down stadia for maintenance. The areas of maintenance have always been the same: scoreboard, dressing room, floodlights. On a regular, what do the stadia handlers do? All right, Abeku, Abaji Western region, right?
Yeah, okay. Area.
Okay, Abaji. Okay.
It's about maintenance. It's how do I put it? Maintenance culture is also. Into a close down here, we are how I yen sabe kohono. Do what man say? How you are yen say free home. We all think that maintenance is when we be close no be fix there no. Do we are not akoda. But no, constantly we start that one in maintenance. But on the mention, as a deeper skin, the be a son of pay dry, a son of pay dry. On the time we are maintaining your body. Now, if you say in China, so we fiancana and come to do the many dry because here is a producer. You go 2 form and go that teach him. And then can you either? Who feel no about office, super conditional, but every day who's around the power dry. That's it. What I say, omo mpa dware kwa de omo dware no pa bi dware wi asan ko dware anwumire ansa no mada oso asan dware. Why? Because you've seen the need to maintain a personal hygiene and your skin. Just one ko talk got man sana ko dware. But then ye stadium they just talk got man sana ye dware no. On the meche no. And I so ko 2 for man sana ye dware no. Say ya ye nya ho hwe. On this a cha many do level bi ansa na fe ne ani abre all hands on desk cast bebre ne da courses. But so nya constant to ya enduru okra na akọ lift say we close down. No. By batch or no so kwakobo because you say every day inside down, every day inside down. And kakuno the countries no mu jaya ho achiri. Countries no mu jaya ho achiri. Sub-region ma kire omo omo aye a take bold step. Aye something different. Burkina Faso, Benin, even Nigeria, Mali. Mali. They mean Senegal. Go to Senegal. Now no Monaco. I think about 2 years ago, if I'm not wrong. I'm going to go to a new stadium. Joe, go and see. Also, we are honor by your pitch now. But you know, Cote d'Ivoire they can because of our internet. No man facility. A buro musu say. A buro musu say. 200 million euros in the season. Yeah. A buro musu. So you need to come. Yeah, to so be stadium. Na nyesika kuma ne there. You to try the number say. You know. So Uber Ghana is 23 million Ghana cedis. It's about $2 million dollars. And your baby fish normal. If you want to do something proper, Joe, you need a lot of money to do it.
Wow. As guy ya sinking na wo baba yara ni Accra, ye kan boom from time I say renovations I say. Ye kan sika ni na mom ni hwe den kan betu.
We could have done something extraordinary. And now the quality I be man no man so etimi ache. So
obi aso hu nkodim. Onti so obi aho akere no. Eno anse bia ne diska foforo basa ti dada na omadi ni nyina de enkokwa unti so bia ho akere no na tese no mo ye nyina ne kwan so ana
enne jo
so bia ho akere bibia mu
okọ Niger obe ferry Niger me so okọ obe ferry
Niger
go to Niger obe ferry and so also nka nya wia no normal na ebo but go to Niger ko hwe o mo facility ko hwe o mo stadium ko hwe o mo training we say on obe ferry and me can those countries me nka omo level no and then because of you know who's here no the Pogba you know channel who's here no and the Kenya ayi no afiri on kan ho bio Kenya kan ho bio Kenya oh so Kenya first no Kasarani now ho is so huge ho there but then no man kakran surroundings even though inside the whole UK pitch no they try to maintain the pitch but the Kenya to say one time calf small me kwa match ojo me kwa match ade be chima ya bo match still no mo ye ayi Adi friend is saying Adi a trade fair your friend is saying fair and exhibition
okay exhibition
no more trade exhibition almost see bubble trusses were parking so Joe it took us to get to that's why mama ne papa when your first encounter papa is may so rest in peace Raila Odinga and mama ne your first encounter because the people were not ready to budge so much no mo ya de no match the next day. The people needed to train. As Bikani and go my here. As Bikani needed to train. Saturday, Sunday, bit my bomb match. No, almost so many exhibition. The exhibition is on until Monday. Oh, day. So I went to the FA president. Also, can be now then I could Ministry of Defense and Ghana and Kabaka Ministry of Trade. And industries into a could draw. And Baba Odinga had to come in. As no mutia say to baby my man for training and then by the Sunday morning no more ya didn't for the game to happen but then they anticipate Kenya free star system and then Kenya boost minimum 2-3 standard stadiums say because of channel host you know we host you AFCON 2027 so
wow production team na monya sa adwuma we am say free next week ko mo yenhwe countries ni nyina
oh I can
mo munyi North African free o munyi South African free o na other country o mo dey say because o mo dey ni
offered
African countries say Ghana cry di o mo nim no yenhwe o mo facilities they even compare there
offered baby amakwa me di manukosu ehunu metima kan bebre baby amakwa me di manukosu ehunu metima kan bebre Angola stadium no ye men ho na masi bobo ball until and they no go area cry ho na masi bobo boy o ka tama na cafe ball sa Africa Football League AFL okay omo koye ni nyina apart from clubs qualifying one of the requirement was stadium so they brought someone from UK he's my friend pitch expert on be Angola pitch no oba be no more dey no ko je bia mo de maintain pitch no you go to Tanzania say yenka because of younger na simbo mabo wo sa and you calf to me ko bo final Zanzibar to say me first Zanzibar to say den konongo ana no the whole of Zanzibar jo one place but almost stadium
man stadium
good enough to host final for CAF competition. Wow. Zanzibar anke she motuom Tanzania motuom so offered met my church all of them have made decision say we need this and so we must work towards it, but we haven't made that decision yet. Just say has in the encouragement but haven't made the decision. So no, if we need the FIFA standard stadium or have beat me and near case about match be beat me abo match no.
Well, good morning, sir. Joe, the previous government started 10 ultra-modern, 10,000 stadium seating capacity youth centers across the country, only for the current government to complete it. The government has chosen to build new ones just because of politics. Oh, okay. Papa Nova, Accra, one of the way, and so Abreye. Awa Mohammed will never buy condom, and she's looking fresh. Onero Edway Ifri, Our Lady of Mount Carmel, girls senior high school, Techiman, and Abreye, programming.
Fresh, yeah, my t-shirt na.
Aye.
T-shirt na shame.
Fresh one.
It's Majesty 2 for t-shirt na shame. I know kind of man look fresh.
Yes.
We made that na trauma kwesiase.
Yeah.
2 for trauma kwesiase.
Na kwame amu.
Na kwame amu. Sledge na do we be chair me kama. What I say because of even say we are deep in tradition.
Yeah, I'm so we know the brain no.
2 for the funny
FHA others no.
Yeah, minya.
Come
Come on, Damien, no dey back. What's up because me dey na fetch. Oh dear. He right yanko.
They definitely brain. I pray that Chelsea will come back to their winning ways after the break. Kokudu Yasin Praso and Amayensa Akansa message way.
Yo, and one Dr. Frank Ekan.
I really doubt it. A Muslim pa any CD. No. Says Francisco Grace Light Educational Complex and Marco Cobain New Side anyway Abba.
Haramana.
Minim and going to as a Muslim.
Haramana. Say Muslim use condom. So no bad that.
Even say having unprotected like marital sex say haram.
Oh, Nabi, what do you do, baby? Maybe that's a simple question. Why we are there do some protected? Having I'm married with
haram.
Haram, and I may say
haram.
Say Muslim measure condom. Oh, sir. I didn't hear.
Who protect you one?
So
who are crowd minister?
So I want person who be brave. I 5. One person who be account. Then I'm saying no. Wash a condom. Haram.
From what I know.
Not for me.
Make in Islam. In your personal view,
condom and you're allowed
because
and this my girlfriend one our boyfriend and was something. But we are married. Which mean you should condom. Minimum you be educated.
I'm just saying for be
educated. I was say or you sure say and you're allowed by Muslims. Okay, to use condom. Wow. I don't think Awa Muhammad will do that. Doctor is saying it all about accusations. Okay, greetings to you guys. You make my day. Isaac Dwefri Jacobu and so and Abreye.
Not touching him.
But I say
not touching him.
Obi the buy say if the pharmacist be the buy say our beto.
Condom no. Pharmacy no eh.
Don't say as
or say as area how baby. Nti oba.
So what there.
Ye nyin ni sawa. Obo tokra wa ko tono in share so baby. Ana
ye hunu.
Aswasi baby aswasi ono ani di mo on be chiri.
How do me chiri
Okay. Maybe someone send it to Awa Muhammad. Safu Santasian Petty as the way. So if you need a car to travel to Summer Boy to meet with Dr. Century, please you can contact the ship dealer. Santasian Petty, Muslim Como.
The ship dealer only cars a cost Summer Boy. That be only cars Bentley no one and cost Summer Boy. Bentley Rolls Royce a cost Summer Boy. What in there? And I'm just on the cars and Cosama boy, Bentley, Rolls Royce, Porsche, wine, and Cosama boy. Upelang Cruiser, fine, Cosama boy. Also, long to say cheap man. All right.
You bet also the amount Ghana Premier League matches no as Dr. Franco Naroho Nafi also the submissions no Abraham. Please, our Mohammed is my brother. Do your investigations well. Nanipa e Cobra. Nasir Al Hassan edifri Saudi Arabia. Our young for support on the power. Nasir Al Hassan from Saudi Arabia.
But we don't support was any Nipa Cobra.
Yeah, investigation. Our Mohammed will never do that.
About the Nipa could be destroyed to What's
the update on Mudrik? Mudrik's doping case. Ivan Louis, Edwefri Tafo Hospital.
I think
everything is possible. Yes. So limit the way you trust our Mohammed. All right. Louis, Edwefri Tafo Hospital, and so Abreye and area. No. My info me no na me sabin ka ho na fe me call Dr. Franco Naro and so a hofila would way every Elembele in the Western region. There is no way Tottenham can even come to Emirates Sports Stadium tomorrow to pick a point. My darling club will beat Tottenham and Man City will lose to Newcastle United this afternoon. Arsenal forever. Okay. Fila Elembele Udi Audiba. I don't know. Joe, please, where is Andy? He's one of my favorites. And watching my favorite sports show with my favorite is like eating rice that's few. Kindly find Andy for me. Andy Obeba and Chakra. Say I catch them say Andy Ewo America mem say conference be na fe osan jojo no kakra soccer conference no osan jojo no kakra intini ehwe na nimu say
Andy near big time level.
Oh yes.
Conference Miami.
Yes.
Miami in America on the GNU. Oh, we outside jojo. What do you that hotel jojo? Yeah, go for a big man.
Go for social media. I'm now on to kwanda no. Na on linko phone na to kwanda on kwano. And I find you see no more grown ho na.
They say within 1 year I America 2 times.
The old picture be am say South Africa no we school for na.
Nipa sesan. The send the crap is over nyame ase. Even if you were like that then the improvement about abrabo mo. Yes and nyame ase.
Nyankopo say den kofo ye wintimi page on 10.
Omuso meza say normal ko. Na normal ko.
Page on 10 within 1 year. I ran to America twice. Yes, be okwa koto so koya ro asaba. O tire say onyehwe, e ho nyehwe man sa.
We kura no o kan date na oba no. O so oba Ghana. I think first week of December. Me say on konchen.
Okay.
Na we World Cup draw. Na me say konye World Cup draw ne keke o. Na ko na ko wi na oba.
Liverpool must win today for us. Nottingham Forest is a cool chop. Kumasi Santikoro can win this season's league. Arunya Kumasi Hinkro and Adiwe and so Ebreye. Sir Faisal from United Kingdom. Joe, it's haram to use condom in Islam. In Islam, we have many ways to protect childbirth in marriage. One, duly monitoring your wife's cycle. And many others. Okay, and you know, Pfizer from UK was a haram to use condom. Okay, Malamus, the dumb footer, and so the way Abreye. Malamus, I say, condom usage is permissible only under certain conditions. It is considered permissible if there is a valid reason, such as to prevent pregnancy due to medical or health concerns, and if it doesn't harm either spouse. Malamus, the dumb footer, staunch Muslim power back, and also the way about opposite Roxy Cinema, and the way about, and you know, sharp contrast.
Yeah, we are in
Faisal there.
Faisal crown.
Malamus there.
Faisal say there are several ways. No, we know so. Obeka say monitoring your partner's cycle, and the monitoring partner's cycle there. A universal. And the woman warrior cry, say you won't worry a crown, so no be trimping now. Or monitor the cycle is very own from. Okay. Now on Paconium, you say something reserved for an internal money way. On my other way, what I say, so that the person doesn't get with sort of come.
Good afternoon, sir. Good morning, sir. Sir, hopefully, I will host Andy this afternoon. Oh, okay. Clement, formerly of Oman FM, Accra. Also USCC, also be host to.
Just to be on almost state message.
Okay, Clement, more state message. All right, your friend also NC here. Host in here, my wife. The penny nam any soft drinks. And now the soft drink, the other man now all the money.
Sure.
And also the bro. Okay, Doc, my where?
Yeah, General, be besides.
No, I'm going for no channel. Massachusetts for no more party no more. Almost much.
Who's that for? Almost try to say.
Oh, just a party number. I'm supposed to repeat.
Doc, but you so we be able to own casa the power friend because also opportunity.
Come get some party number. Yeah, no party. Almost on your view. Come on.
General,
you can almost stop me. Now, I'm cram a cheap crab. Look at them. Oh, my dear. Doc.
Yeah, it's true. Asante Kotoko expected some strikers and they'll be beside. Yeah, so we find out man. 2 strikers from Cote d'Ivoire. In fact, they were scouted by Ameturi.
Okay.
Amesimba Turi.
From
Cote d'Ivoire.
Cote d'Ivoire, oh, okay.
Yes. From
we all Cameroon.
Yeah, when me Ameturi they from Cote d'Ivoire, but they are expecting another one from Cameroon.
Okay.
Omunye be a straight deal. Okay. Coach ni so mumra. Na o hwe omu. Na o hwe omu na say ombetumi aboa na no modi.
Okay.
On Ahmed no nya aboa no bokra na o start agency adwuma. Until he's been scouting around. I think say me and Kasakra 1 or 2 business we have in here.
Okay.
So Simba and they did those strikers no.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it. Kotoko phone person here. Yeah, can say Kotoko nam kwaso. Oh, Moko Samra boy.
Okay.
So they are on their way.
Okay.
To Samra boy.
All right. Okay. You remember league matches, you know, so but me ma kwa me nim so asabana we
apart from when the league matches now.
Okay, but you do. Tell Awal Mohammed that in my opinion, it's not haram to use condom in a legitimate coitus. Withdrawal is allowed in Islam, and using condom is preventing the semen from going through. Al-Hajj, Sita, Bremen, New York.
Yeah, but Al-Hajj is one thing also.
Also,
what you feel to tell us whether and then the Islamic doctrine, or say in my opinion.
Yeah.
Al-Hajj is also in my opinion. We want the Islamic doctrine, what the doctrine says. But what must say? Opinion there, so be our idea. And our idea.
Biology class.
Okay, I can't hope.
Education, yeah. I want to be educated.
One and now, Maria said from Amantin, if taken into consideration, will motivate our local league. And why our is in the news today is Charles of Amantin and the way Abba. All right, I can't hope you and CP. Refikala, our trendy bar. Refikala,
Ajo.
So where?
Yes, Admo.
Says a driver, Mohuno.
Debbie, report to you. On I make a chance of Mamma Munsa. Oh, Mamma Gunsa Bahami Pao. Oh, Sena, wow, the cabo Miniano. Oh, Ushim Kwabu Hodo. Yeah, a fraud bridge so. Oh, bridge so. Asenso kwan obey no esrem bebrebe driver report to me na me abusu apanyina betie me hunye hu aye sign na asie nti u balance abusu na trance na abusu yi ya oni free mu a asa you are good to go esrewa.
All right, mesa about subi why but mama na me ho kakra bi na eba and the matches e wo hono ma ese ye de ho nsem enso eto edwa and never mean they mediama omo any Bechem United and the ties were Takwa and a Bosso Stadium ho. I feel Karela and so ne Basque Holy Stars and so be share ewo Aliu Mama Stadium ho ewo Tamale. Metre and 2 matches I bebaso. Yami had more china Dreams FC omo any Swedro All Blacks Ombeshia ewo University of Ghana Sports Stadium. Some match no so bebaso live ewo TV eso. Hohoy United Ebesia 11 Wonders Hohoy Sports Stadium 3 p.m. pepe na sa match ni beba so mpamcho Dreams FC ni Swedro All Blacks game no eba so Nomian Sanifa live ewo Adisa production metre TV3 any Onua TV afa Vision FC enso ne Heart of Lions at the better so ewo ni Eje Kraku the second sports complex sa match no so beba so Nomian San pepe afa Aduana FC any Brekum Chelsea what a game Nana Jimambadu Park no so and then also ebeba so Doma Ahinkro Nations FC ebetwen Gold Stars ewo Dr. Kwame Chase Sports Complex Brankasi Nomian San Pepe Nations any Gold Stars Sanso na Young Apostles omo any Hearts of Oak Wenchi Sports Stadium 3 p.m. Pepe na sa match no enso ebeba so ye game atwa to ne no oye FC Samatex omni Kumasi Asante Kotoko Dr. Insenchire Sports Arena na sa match ne beba so ewo yes Samra Boy what a game Samatex Asante Kotoko to the Insenchire Park no okay arena ho na sa match no beba so we can imagine that kese pa beba so Nations any Gold Stars what a game Adriana Brekum Chelsea and so game kese pa Bako and so and no Young Apostles ne Heart of Oak Wenchi Sports Stadium and so a match kakraka and I face Summer Texas Asante Kotoko. Wow. I bear witness the games pa and a weekend various league centers. Maminko a Gentleman Dental clinic na mene Albert Siao Ajiman PRO at the Emma Gentleman Dental clinic in Gudinko Alberto. Say yeah.
Sergio Nyakopon dom me ho ye pa me gidi so so ho ye pa
Nyakopon dom me ho eye papa me wo hoba o me hoba pa na ebeba my body di kan no ese me ba second one na ebeba mo ye too much boy nkomo kakra dey na dey brain.
All right Sergio dey di kan no in fact Sergio no pay o swag na no odin
o sa t-shirt
no like combination ni na no
okay
in fact
t-shirt ni
Sergio anodin
oh so wa
all right
ini komo
yeah chia Ghana fo nyina obi bia o hwe yen ana anopay e wo
Mr. Frimpong ho ye
I see you of Gentleman Dental Clinic Mr. Frimpong ne ho ye
dey me aso
boy juma papa
okay
enti the ye can say Gentleman Dental Clinic nenso so no week no aba na wiye na ene enso so eye da mofra no anko school na most of nkwala de bia no omko school ko dia grumpy progress issues wo ho but because of ejuma semunti ya na parents ni sheda nya time bebre en check up on nkwala no especially oral hygiene no it will say with time no na in fact problem bebre e ka no so no say the more na problem no e che no na e ka say ye bowo ye sene ho no na eno so e ye kese ehu behia say Gentleman Dental Clinic say last quarter of this year say wontimi nkohu dentist bomodia ne bra na yenhwe kama because they say every year bia no as I say we obi out me visit dentist twice na yehwe ni hu oral status oral status eno etumi boa ma hu ne as I say oye na eno so etumi aboa onum apomode no bibia fa ese hu bia no Gentleman Dental Clinic eno na ye examination and consultation service ho ye teeth replacement ho ye filling ho say cavities in tokro abede da osim na ye filling ni nyina ama ono ni nyina wo ba Gentleman Dental Clinic ye na anopa pese ne omafo esua de kakrafa dentalism ho na ye ka dentalism ene say obi a waye toothless ana say obi a ne sen atu na wiase nyina tohwire no na wiase nyina a challenge kese because approximately about 198 million people worldwide ene ye nipa omo a dentalist person Ghana nko a 95,000 enipa on record omo sen atu na esen eye enipa animonyam se esen ye dididi esen ye de ye enioma bebre esen ma wanim wa ho ofe no so eda so epie na etumi aboawo na so obi ho no ma bi ka say aya na smoking and say cigarette eya de a ono so ode abo ne bra eno so eye the leading one of the leading cause ema obi ye a dentalist person na smoking no nicotine wo mu no esay operio no ana afeso so no a compromise with your immune response no because immune system no e wo ho se bibi ba body ni mu a enya ese etumi e fight no but because of say aye compromise ninti no aye mre entimi en fight nti wo say nicotine starting na esay operio no ne say
baby a wo gam no ne utit ni hia no baby a gams na e bata esenase no eno na ye wo perio no eti mo no start say omo edidi esene mu a na afei omo didi e fast because abasa na gams na start e separate ni ho free esene ho enti esene na chi no gams no say e tight a esese nka eye water resistant no bacteria ni timinya kwan area ho ekodidi esenase. Another factor so a cause edentalism and I say ema obi esen etu enso so cavities. Cavities one of them. They be say cavities no and say bacteria release nsuo bi agu osene so friend lactic acid because who did we are den ya na say one brush enwumre na bacteria no beba bedidi. It say entontom anaphylaxis no ba no or PSC na wasake o blood no we are no the malaria parasite no e the amount. Sana streptococcus mutant no also otie. And it is anajuna wakwakoda na body na relax no ono so beba be di debris na aka osene so no na afei owia na opusa nsuo no but sometimes you can say obi wo condition na say xerostomia dry mouth in fact na yade a nkofo bebre entiase nti na ka say pay regular visit call dentist na yen check sane mani nyina na be mo hu because intesio na emofo etete no piopio no say wanum kra ye dry na intesio ntumi ema wanuma. And also what health problems and health issues are at the ebrel. Because one, saliva no ho say a bad dilute lactic acid na bacteria no release agu oseneso no. Enti sa harmful insuo and I say acid be a beba wanum bia no. Saliva no dilute no. Afi so no a flashy debris. And I say your friend say sticky film na ewo wanum tentan wo didi ana aka echire no. A flashy no ko wanum say obi adi enwo aduane. Ubo se no num aye koko but with time ubo se ni nyina ko saliva no na a flash ko apart from that no a sign so a flash bacteria ewo num no e de ko because obi te say bacteria na omo tena otang no so no ene o sene pocket ho no ana o throat no almost like sulfur producing bacteria nti tambia ubie wa no na wokasa it is so you obia wanum eye drier tambia na halitosis pampan efri wanum eba nti enam antimicrobial agent and properties na wo saliva no munti no bacteria bi a otena wanum ho bia no bacteria no saliva no antimicrobial agent no e fight no it esese wanum tumi eye wet afi so saliva no serve as lubricant but obi okra make say sugar dominate ne blood no nti make say ni DNA and say deoxyribonucleic acid no e free ne blood mu eba no akwakwa sako serve as food e de ma bacteria na won enum no because of glucose and sugar nti no ama ne saliva no kura so ababa ete say sugar asa serve as food e de ma bacteria no we ebe ma wose no etu because eba no sana acid ne be breaki enamel na eye the hardest human body part no omo be didi akodu other sensitive layers ne te say dentin ene the central portion of the teeth no na afei no a breaki ko o seno o pocket because eseno etuatua ne socket mu anase ni ojobo no saa na esene etuatua nti bacteria no edidi komu saa no a na with time no na ase no asta aye mobile obi okra make say o condition friend no osteoporosis aye dompemu yare eti say eba saa na speedy the rate a ema ojobo no ese no because it say dua nsuo abono na dadoa ebom no say usom kra ebetumi etu sana se obi wo osteoporosis a na bacteria start say edidi ko ne senase a speedy no nti wo se ne se no na start na etutu but se esitu a immediately esese yetumi ehye edema wo san se obi okra na ne front teeth na ye incisors no ana say ufi ho na ko canine teeth no premolars na molars no obi onma because of kakanti ni dodom sini nyina yetu ni nyina nti se odidi a na aduane no obubom but I will say front teeth no is for biting na premolars no molars is for chewing utimi ewisa aduane no na etumi break it down na because digestion is starting from wonumu enti say akọ oyefunu mu na aduane no entumi enchew properly a nutrients say your body no kura say nya nourish no unya ne sa na sa kofa another health issue e de abrel and apart from that no so no ema speech problem bo kwa ne front teeth no ni titru on say make say me unique voice no is as a result of me tongue any me teeth and a face so aeration amount of air in and outflow e come enum it is obi situ a ubo say na affecting the consonants into certain letters be to say C F V and o pronounce words be a ubo say na ama aye funny na aye interesting ti say nipa no tem bia no waye isolated waye quiet person because obie na no na okasa na ne self esteem no na ekofom bra judgment dental clinic na yen replace oseno emfama ho you different types of teeth replacement you betumi ayama ho you the friend no denture no wo hwe TV no so denture no na we na ye custom made replacement for missing teeth and say ye be hye no kama we say we 4 unit denture e che say oseno 4 kra na etu a immediately no oba judgment dental clinic ye be hye ni nyina ama ho said ye be ya e be sign make sure say any color na the into ye no original color ni say A1 na ye be select A1 A2 ye be select A2 ti ye be hye denture no be wie no na ene obi hu say ese no kra no ya ye ho adwuma da form ne bo enye den empe bebe amafo complain say o hye denture with time no na a starting na 8 wey 3 units eye umoles no nti say ebasa na udodom se no say ye hye de emawo a yetumi ekapo say de be ya o grinde ana say udi aduane a eden a entumi ensay eti hwehwe judgment dental clinic kira kwan na ye mo enko kwak bia ho na etumi aboa because obi wo complain say bia o hye denture no kra na scent astati eba nanum eti na eka say we no eye replacement nti betumi replaceable nti betumi ayi okwa adwuma okwa sorry okwa baabi a wo cleaning the kama wo san ade ahye wonum back no na etumi aboa na ne bo nso so enye den se eye sikasem kra de ye kan say hwehwe judgment dental clinic ye kira kwan ye branches se wo Ghana anyina baabi a wo beko bia no se kakra kura wo no ye beje na ya start procedure no e de ama wo enkakra no wotua usika no awie because ye ho se ye beboa wo na ose no afa ne ntoma pa e de efra because ese etu a ewo nsunsuaso bebre e de bro mpem bebre obi a ne se etu no otai enya chronic headache wo na ne se no nti na start na eye ne ya because ebasa no a se ese ne etu na ya replace no amfa ma especially o front teeth no ebasa obo se pressure ekọ opposing one na e won nchen no nti ebasa no a obo se na eno so start na e shift because ni socket na etua mu no e ho na e loose ena ese no yedi adwuma wo so se yedididi anopa awia me no ka se nkofo da so kra edidi eni ti se basa na obo se na ano so start na e shift enkakra se won si a etumi ema wanim esesa wo so bo ba ko pe ena etu but eneyi no ne se be 4 ena astati etutu because eba ne sana na pressure astati ko ne ewo ne nchen no ehu behia se obeba judgment dental clinic na ya hye wo se no e de amawo yem branches edoso Ghana ha nyina nti baabi bia eben wo no me de branches no tudwa ko ene Saturday fa mofra no ko ene abusuan we ye kwan ba ko abetumi afa so adan odo edi a kire wo abusuan se ene mom yenko dental clinic na yenko hwe problem bia e wo ho bia se ese na etutu a ebetumi ahyehye ni nyina e de amawo Accra your branches too na ewo your Nungwa ya relocated from C5 ana Nungwa market na chi no se ya ba Nungwa secondary school no nchen ana ye ne NDC party office no na ye direct opposite okọ Dome Kwabenya atomic down na last week na free screen no ekoso gidigidi no eho so ye da so ewo ho na roundabout no so pay judgment dental clinic ko beto ye ho Techiman ye market magazine road no so ye ne AY Ahmed na ye direct opposite ewo magazine ho na okọ Koforidia obehu ye wo Central Police Station no story building na ne bo ho pay no eho na judgment dental clinic ye ho Takrade ye wo Banchase Tadisco down eho na judgment dental clinic ye ho na okopiem ewo Volta region Volta no ye wo Aflawo ye ne Ecobank ene wo the same building main road na wo de ko border na no pay no na oba Tamale ye wo Tushigu ye ne Central Post Office no ena ebon na MTN office no se wo hu a free numbers no was 055 913 95 82 055 913 95 82 and 0549 906 588 0549 906 588 Kumasi eye Bantama Abepo Junction Total Filling Station from Mississippi enye no kwa na eye bibie fa esen ho bia no eno na judgment dental clinic yeye na yɛtwetwe nkɔmmɔ ɛda mo ase paa
yɛnso yɛbɛda mo ase yie papa Gentleman Dental Clinic yɛnkɔ hɔ na ɛsen wɔ hɔ da bia yɛka sɛ ɛho ɛhia yie papa mɛmfa ɛsen ɛnni agorɔ mɛntwɛn ma problem bi ɛma wose no ho ansa na wode akɔ na yɛahwɛ ama wo kɔ na ɔmo nim kwan a ɔmɛfa so a ɔmbɛyɛ no yie ɛte sɛn a ɔmbɛyɛ ama ayɛ yie kamakama fi sɛ wanu onyam kɛseɛ naa no ɛfiri ɛyɛ sɛbe wo se Comoros Kra is better than us. And it's been done with FIFA forward money. MC Malik, they also the Abba no. Kessben TV, Kessben NC for 3 and check. You better a league matches no. Na afi ye jade akana musuma bem na ma be chire ma dwen ba kala. FIFA.
Ajo.
When come ka cry.
Ajo we dey. Em say no na ya appeal bi ma referees committee o dey na 11 wonders for the canon. Okay. 20 for the canon.
Apostles.
Young apostles, yeah. I hope some bit in a supreme na best the bear. I go for problem bi ama. So happen do amuye gu. Na say bi o say nipa ko ye mistake a. Wa onu say ya fam wa city no. Yeah. Obi on ma on ti asema so anko bi no wa hunu. Na akọ tramba bi no de emra akọ akọ hye nsa. Na akọ fa nsema sebi. Emfa asem papa bia emba e de aba. Ti ye be stress sanu ma no behwe nanka o ma ye free onu mama ye say dey be na we should reference ni na o manya akwanya no ye sere o mo na bia ye say ye di akwa center of attraction instead say enka ye be discuss matches no are very important the players are more excellent no afa ye mum dey be center of attraction ye be sere ye ma anwuma no honte na fa supporters no ye be sere mo say bibi o na say entiase ni mo de munya ma mo mpanifo no na mo mfa nhyɛ mo nsa mamu konko ye de emfa ne ma boni emma na emu mu fa nhyɛ mpanifo ne nsa sɛ de be ya mpanifo no betu anamo na ebeboa na emu sɛ obɛyɛ immediately ye no na sɛ BBC na de mra kɔhyɛ wo nsa ɛkyerɛ bi na wanhwɛ ne yie na akɔfa nsɛm foforo bebrebe na de abamu ye be sire bebrebe especially the coaches the leaders sɛ asɛm si ya pɛ no apɛntɛm abu atɛn esi ya pɛ na ya mpre na de na insight o mu supporters no ekoko basa apɛ na supporters no e de noma e hye o mu nsa but eni ho saa e na coach nya abotre de mre bi kotokone has na se o mu boy se o tie ko didi dramania o se onya benefit to what the clip back it penalty agitia ye de sa go ye de salary on person be comment that is a normal leader oye so we yes na ma supporters na etie o de a ekokohweba okokohweba na hu se enfonso o ho a na wa channel to appropriate quarters said the beya ebema enkanko ebeba ye league no na mo kokko basa we leader na unya playback nhwe na bibi kokosia ekokko basa abonsa akofa nsema ba miti stadium tama kotoko penalty na goalkeeper no foul no kotoko supporters including miami minua lawyer safuduku oba em sim lawyer mi nyanhwe ball ni bi me no na hwe me sim nyanhwe adentia me nhwe playback na me kokko comment na ka se referee kala se ya na me kokka de asem enti ni kwa say comment ententem na ono no owo just a split second to take a decision what of us I actually air condition mu ya betwa more than 4 times 5 times and say ebetimi agi atum no enti e basa na ya man the benefit of the doubt na ye hwe ne omo bi a ebekoso a ebetimi amma enkanko abamu abrofo no kra sebi jo omukuta about 72 cameras 82 cameras any ade no omo kra no yes our vow room our home mom kokoshe and say no be take decisions enti e true ba bia e be supporters ye dia ye wa no now you should enter me go for be a man me apart from you be encourage you ho ma ye ni ye na you say to akura fo ni etu mo monefo ye referees no ye sra mo kwa munye ehu firi mu munye se de site ma mu nsuro munye de ya kire mu no na mo kokoye ba na se bibi wo ho a ye te ado ma na se me hu se wo ye ni ye na ye mfom so a ye be ka bia ma dan se wo de ehu be ka se e na obi ntimi anye se e na obi ntimi anye se na de bia ko ye ntinwa ni ababetra na no nko na ye ka ho asem obi ase go fefefe na obi kana mu ehi baja go o se fefefe obi antimi anka ho asem referee asem na center of attraction ye discussing referees which is very bad munya nioma abeboa mu de munyi hunfru mu de mu beje no munji de muntimi nje no ye busa mu amka de sitie na mpanifo so mu correct yo mu na munya isa so mu ban abontre ntem ebebu aten ntem no because wo ba bonten tem bebu atentem a emane o mane chechia emani pa no onde no ho ona ma onim se de sitie empanifo se BBC a mo advice public no mo ma public no se eyamfo so de sie e be correct e be koyanim se de be ya football be konkan every day jo ye sua de football mo football ma ka se mistake bi e be si bia no e ya de sua yanto ntwene na mo se ko ba se ye ko play blame game dia ene ye nkoyanim da bi e be gira ba bi e gira si ya de na se ye mistake na se anka se ye ya portion blame akwa e na we na koye e obi anko ewe na ye adwene se e be sua de a de bi e be koyanim na mmom ya ba ya pe ese refikala anya ade ni akopa ne so na mmom emu se refikala ko gina se ya kebe yi ya nkorete no ni empushi ne enkoyanim se de be ya ne o ma be koyanim ye be sere bebrebe se de be ya Ghana football be di nkunim, that is all.
Okay, I'm waiting, watching and listening attentively, like I'm writing English oral to get my all to. I don't want my landlord to increase the rent because I failed to attend his daughter's graduation. Orlando KB said we are Katisu anyway, and so I'm right here. Anyway, what man can cry because so okay, we are cry.
I can't one who never shit.
What Mr. Champion is saying is true. We are waiting for all of you here at Worcester, Massachusetts. It will be a great honor to meet you in person, hopefully next year. Kwaku Sami, Massachusetts. And so, Kwaku, hopefully next year, inshallah.
Because our part in the pictures and I'm videos, the party I would love to be part of. Because our party be part.
Videos surprise. Sebi na minim.
Emponi.
Mitim na me mu yan say.
Me omunya bibisa man.
So mo frame me free Ghana. Na bu ka dem say videos. Dem say what? Me nya aware of it.
Unya aware. Na de we no hunu.
Oh, na se me nim say me no mo nko ana o. Na me nim say mo record o.
Sana o kire. Because you go do na esi.
No. Say nka me nim say ku dem.
O di esi. Ye hunu nyina.
Okay. Kwaku Sami entina enso eno no. Oman FM Clement so the
Clement
no mushi.
Also more Bronx New York
Andy Edward Bronze originally.
Clement Kroko enche you na see was settle we host to go.
Bronze the second of Fufi.
Yeah.
Sa kro no.
Kessben for us mo chili o.
Sa kro na America kro no hop fire.
Ay. Chili pa we ko no aba we ko.
Mo ko no mo chili America ay Kessben for.
DJ ko ba enche o.
Akwa America. So na wo ko e.
Because DJ K so no last month ya no ko e.
Na
ground no buy. Uja for suko di be 3 months for UK. Aye, Dr. Franco Dago.
Timino di better.
I saw there. I
no why.
Travel ambassador.
Aji the traveler.
Me no wa baby am ko ye kobi. Ye ni na ma ya Cote d'Ivoire ni huni ni.
All right, enti na the air corner no. Ye be league matches no kakra bi na vie jade aka no. Ama mo nsoma bam na ba be kire mo adwen. Na ye be ko eye Samatex eni Kumasi Asante Kotoko game no. Christopher Enin your coach at the Emma Samatex omo akasa kakra afa match no ho also will maintain an unbeaten home run against Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Christopher Enin yentie no kakra.
Playing against Kotoko no, it's every player's dream and every coach's dream as well. Indeed, for preparation aspect there, we are fully prepared for this game. That means you see we were full house and no injuries, no sickness. There is huge improvement. You could see Obia is eager to play. Everyone to make a name for himself. I think Omanwoke Kandi the co-game name Sunday I will not be surprised we're going to carry the game. So for TV, Isaac, me that say and to me possible, sir, because it's Obia to be ball midweek, every ball league. Sometimes no one year for fatigue to me see with team name. So I know be advantage over Samatex at all. We are going all out on Sunday. Definitely. If you are there, I can't stand to lose at home. Impossible. Yeah, bet you also. Oh, Sunday a very, very good game, very good football, and more of a tactical approach. I think Sunday will be one of the good games. Yeah, ball Premier League. Considering the form now, and the confidence level, and they are winning mentality no more banner. It's going to be quite a good game. And I guess we home there, yeah, fun agrosso. Yeah, so it's going to be a good game. We are in for the 3 points.
Oh, okay. We Christopher Enin, head coach at the Emma Samatex, and Yami had watching Omni Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Emmanuel Adusian, Samatex player. Ima akasa kakra. Uma yenti ono so no de tudwa. Okay, yensaka enwa enso yede ebeba ema mate de omonso edi tudwa. Wenu mina no yenya free Samatex. TV.
Automatic TV, yeah.
Come on, Papa.
Oh, yes. So come, and then they are using it as a positive tool.
Yeah.
Samatex FC and Samatex ladies, Nina, no, using. I was open news about Samatex FC and Samatex ladies, now, Joe.
Okay.
They are using it. Samatex, they are doing some wonderful things.
Yeah.
So, Joe, my cat is all the mayan coho. Mayan coho. Now, Mr. Century.
Yeah.
Somebody, Mr. Madam from Timo Friend Ras, but I remember boss into me from Mr. Century.
Yeah, I boss. No,
money different.
Oh, no, I friend, no, okay with it. You know, say no.
No, me can't some natural. Joe, or me say, holiday home and our guest house. Me can't say. Now, Hono Joe, but no be jamina in you. But now, do be them. Honor,
that's Dr. Senche.
Oko Remua.
Yes.
Oko Rema, but now be them. Nina in you. BBS, coffee table, everything, you know, set table put them a camera. And no more ordinarily, ceramic wall. I have no. In you. No, the setup, Nina, do you love it?
After Christmas, right?
After Christmas, I am Muchiko and Mukakanam Smile available in Makobi. Why? We immediately after Christmas are now been here.
Excellent tutorials. It's not emeritus for nothing. The voice today is a bit clearer. Joe, is that man still at post? Well, only in Ghana. A blessed weekend. Family. I mean, Usu don't call KOD. And the way about man, Ben, or still at post. Okay.
May I show us on there?
Let's go take. Okay. I never knew everything at the Samatex Stadium is all good until I saw a video. Okay, name a Michael Abbey the way about. Also, come for Samatex.
Oh yeah.
Wow. Okay. All right. Yamfa and also see other matches no emo kakramina other videos na
General. Yeah. You approaching match the 11 or Ghana Premier League. Now, for me, the excitement keep improving week after week. So, they to Abuche for standard, no one they're making onion to. But all share in Ghana League, you know, so far this season, how and I'm seeing some interesting performances from the various centers. Now, this week, 4 matches and a woman attention. 4 top matches. First of all, the one involving Adriana Stars versus Brecum Chelsea. Now, I share Samatex versus Asante Kotoko. Then Young Apostles at home to Accra Asvoke. And then you talk about Nations versus Gold Stars.
Okay.
Why Nations versus Gold Stars? Because of the Frimpong Manson factor.
Okay.
In the lives, in the history of a team Gold Stars, League no munji bida. Manson any their person or the omoji. Fast forward a come fast, so after some few matches in the season, Japan Frimpong Manson. O free honum no coach bi amai. Ono ane nkwada na oni omu ye adwuma meka nkwada like omu anomu eye adwuma under him. Ya o mankwa ne God na blood mu ene the Gold Stars eba ababishia eye Frimpong Manson's Nations FC. And it makes it very interesting. Nations and share eye Gold Stars ewo eye Nations omu home order. In fact, they've met 4 times. And 2 times Omashia ewo eye Dr. Chase Sports Complex ono. Ninyina na nya destination set my register win. I draw 1100. And wo eye bibi any dance park eye 1-0 win each and like obiache baako ewo honum. So who had the 2 teams now in terms of head to head they at par 4 times, 1 win each, a draw, 2 draws. Into a game on Baboni Chirano, it will determine why and it be a back head to head or top. Apart from that, nation is struggling. Oshe from Pomans will be taking over Krana. The first game we could draw a bichim, baby no mum pick point that was a good scoreline. But after that, it's not been good. Oshe from Pomans last interview, it was more of lamentation. See players, you know, it be a recovery, more professional attitude, and the fact that Obepesi January or the new players, remember, it's a difficult game. But I think say the home grounds no nations in a slight edge over BBN Gold Stars.
Okay.
General, that game way, the level of rivalry I may expect, it's not been developed. Team Adriana Stars and Brecum Chelsea.
Okay.
Kamenya and Komu rivalry can say develop do level be a yebeba set tension because football rivalry the blood of football. And the man Crawford Jad be a bad stadium. But I come here say sa rivalry na me pe any say no mu ben na cha na man enyini na nke ebebo Crawford be so mo free Brecum akodoma. Ye bono Brecum Crawford be so mo free doma aba Brecum. You don't see it. A short distance about 30 minutes. And a down montem. Now historically, Ubeka say Odompo abeda montem because of how Adriana Stars winning on first league title, courtesy a victory by Brecum Chelsea over Ash Gold. I remember very well in 2010, Namo Stadium. Ash Gold, making sure say like a draw at the Ash Gold Belgian League, Omabo game na 88 minutes or so. Ash Gold fans shall see a twin numa bemowi. Yeah, who be free. Hello Kweku. Then playing for Brecum Chelsea. Bona to Atenem. Ash Gold and Timandin Kunim. Because of that, Adriana Stars Aje League. Adriana for jubilate throughout. That victory, Bebrejidi say Chelsea aided Adriana by winning for them to win their first ever league. Meaning say can be and no multi develop a rivalry now. But general, Adriana is a better team in terms of form in our league than Chelsea. And the venue is Osiadeyo Ajimambedu Park are going for victory for Adriana Stars. Well, Dr. Century Park, Samates versus Asante Kotoko. Samates are unbeaten at home. Asante Kotoko is unbeaten in the entire league. Inti se Baku din kunima Baku breaki Baku record. Okay. If Kotoko beats Samates, they will be the first team to handle the defeat. A bitter pill down the throat of Samates. Samates will share Kotoko. May the first team to beat Asante Kotoko. This season. Thank you. Mashe Kotoko games, in recent times, they have especially last 3 games. And their man Shedanye good sir. And looking at the distance they are traveling. And in fact, the monitoring I did, Kotoko training grounds, about 14 players were training.
Oh.
Yes.
Just that?
Yes, and we invited youth team players in Bibeka. And you was so many youth team players in Bibeka team because injuries, baby. And the pitch is one pitch, I think, as treated. General, a bem one.
Some of the species.
No, that is a traditional one. They may need to a Karela. But some of this is a natural pitch.
Grass,
grass. But General, I'll be so surprised if Kotoko returns with the points.
Okay.
I think some of these are favorites.
All right.
The last game I may pick here, the Bekoso Wenchi.
Apostles.
Only
Hatsufuk.
Versus Hatsufuk. Hatsufuk surprisingly plays better away than home. League now.
Yeah.
More away performance far better than home performance. Team my friend Apostles and so are very good at home. In the park in Rupa, they think they were not fairly treated by the officiating officials in their game against Asante Kotoko. They played on Wednesday. House of Oak rested throughout. Ghana League, travel away. 2-3 days now be Buhuma. Affect Kakra. Draw is the most likely score line.
But in for 3 calls na Yemfa Jumano Emra Eweye ma news and to my please tell Achi it is. Okay, Achi Busa question. The withdrawal is Islamic doctrine, and based on that principle, condom use is permissible. Alaji Sita, Bremen, New York. 05514444933. With me, afraid now they also would the Abekan one son. I peja yemu 05514444933. Hello, good morning.
Morning, Sado.
Johanna Bay.
Don't forget about it.
Okay.
Doctor
Asma ye kan be yadi na mi se mfa ho kra so na nipa from all right we confirm from hello good afternoon good morning
Laka, good morning.
yeah I'm back to free you from say
But I frame Romeo me kasa free labor atafo.
okay yet you
But I be free samate so aba be show me tuni.
Kotoko be she 2-0
But
oh okay yo Kotoko for Edda wasiye papa I'm faka krebi enka ho na fe mpeja emu hello good morning Wana etie ne ho no Why na etie ne ho no aha wo be free so
Bacho mede Adon Philip.
Kasa free
Kasa free manso bo nzan.
Ah yeti o.
Jo Laka Bacho kotokofo no mpanimfo no kemo kotoko mo bredo. Obo middle week ya because ya no sabo. Okuara no sabo. Ti ebe stress na daro ma. Mo dram kemo kotokofo mo bredo ntine ma o ntumi mo ball sa sene narrow come bre timeso me dia kakra mpeso
okay yɛda ase paa yɛmfa nc high na birthdays kakraa bi na fi yɛmpagya yɛmu ma news no ɛntoa so ma mo ɛnɛ yɛ chantel akua afiriye birthday chantel ɛyɛ abenafosua ɛba girl our school our Kessben University. Chantel, and your birthday, a special day at the you are okay. Hey, bro, fuck is any? I'm not
the trouble.
Okay.
We're not trouble.
Oh, yeah, don't take it. Okay, Abna, I say happy birthday to you, Chantel Ekwefriye. God continue to bless you, my love. You are the wipe of my tears. Anytime I see you, I love you so much. Abna Fusia, anyway,
deep message you.
Yeah, Chantel, you were so happy birthday. So who's your wife?
Happy birthday, Chantel.
I'm sure we are seeing you.
You're who's your dear, my mom. You're who's your dear, Chantel.
Addition here is the all right. Samson and I Apino birthday. Apino, almighty Apino. Hey, you. Frederick. Apino, may we so happy birthday. Jean Suye, my wife. Jean Suye pa. Now have drink too much. Obia so hard drink. Minimum the good year.
What's all this, Frederick?
Frederick.
And I feel oh, Anderson.
What is that? Chidia, my hard drink, papa.
No Zua.
Yes. Happy birthday.
No, the ball.
Oh, sir. Okay. But only say then so as a modern birthday.
Baby jet.
Yeah.
And escape.
Baby jet as a modern. Yeah.
Oh,
I've just been told by the 8th in the back because they're birthday.
Hey,
man, wish us a happy
great
birthday. Yes,
the great.
And best celebrate you.
The great. Asamoah the great. Happy birthday, baby.
Happy birthday.
You watch the bonnet no.
What was it? One for mom.
I'm going to be. I'm not here fight. APU $30,000 the bonnet.
No for mom. When ya? Happy birthday, Sarah Adjoa Badu. We are students, nurse, our Kolebu Teaching Hospital, and they also birthday. My young wish you happy birthday, Sarah Adjoa Badu. We a special one. I feel Madiba and so happy birthday, Sarah. All right.
Maybe for back we the SG more Golden Suit Hotel, Hannah Quatin, and then we had a birthday. I know your receptionist.
Oh, hotel. Oh, receptionist hotel.
Okay. Kala.
Yeah, Joe.
Yeah.
Joe, and I'm for referee. Usu Banana and Baba. I a friend Beverly Usu Adoma.
Okay.
Of course, school of Quada, so she was Anglican. Okay. I said Beverly na that TV.
All right.
To Papa and Oma, I'm so happy birthday.
All right. And then Stephen Boatin Esquire, public lecture, and Yensan NC Subium Yasremwa, Stephen Boatin Esquire. public lecture baso ewo eye asida house hey munka mo ho speaker no ye Professor Emeritus Stephen Ade ono mu opemu no na eba dignitaries a omo eba ne no enyasem ketwa kra yemeti asum papa yi o de be 10 hours kra na utie na anya o be board da o be so obeti yemeti ensema omo ede ebeto edwa ene 7 boatin Esquire public lecture. Theme no education for development, the role of private universities in national development. Yemra na bibia so enye kama pa. Edibesia na yade patrol time no 12 to yemfensia na ene news ne fan to aso tentem patrol yemfensia esrewa yemfensia news. Up next, in the live commentary, beba the afa matches the beba sulu nyina. Nyame ayadma weekend di. Yede masipa ya game.